Hello, hello. How's it going? Welcome. Hello, Wendell. Thank you for the hydrate. Hello, folks. So, when we last left off, Era was unconscious because of something in a box. Not with the party. They technically don't know where she is. And there's gonna be some conversations among the other people. And then when they find Era, there's probably gonna be some conversations then as well, but we may not get to that today. Who knows? Anyways, yeah, fun times. Fun times are about to commence. So yeah, it's going to be great. As per usual, when it's D&D day, I will be muting when I talk to chat, so I will not be able to talk to chat the way that I normally do. I will be, like I said, muting because I don't want to be talking over people and not talking over other people's streams, more importantly. So my responses to chat may be a bit delayed or a bit broken up because I will be waiting for lulls in the conversation. So yeah, I'm going to join the voice chat now, and fun times. Fun times. Yup.
Lose something or it breaks, you can replace it with the old shit. Point in case, I can't find the charger to my new Fitbit, but my old one still works, and I know where the charger is.
Yay.
It's called the cable box. Everything that has needs a cable, you throw in there.
Yeah.
My webcam's also busted. It's great. I just
Oh no!
Nice.
It sounds like me like 2 months ago.
Ah!
Yep.
It's just off. It's not even on. I'm like, did I unplug it on accident? And I look, nope. Oh, great. Okay. There isn't an on button on it.
Why not?
I don't. There's not. But I'm not gonna worry about the webcam right now. It's fine.
What map was I in?
I'll fuck with it when I'm not doing things.
Hang out for the minute.
Okay.
We'll take care of that here in a moment.
Oakley dokley.
Isaac will join in Tailspire when his computer stops updating.
We need chicken hey.
Hey,
This is
hey.
the perfect time for whoever wishes to do the recap.
I was, but now I've got like 12 things happening. so I guess it's someone else now.
I mean, my memory's not the greatest, so I'll probably miss a lot of details, but I can give like an...
Yes.
Yes.
From Arrow's point of
and
view, let's get the recap.
And it's not picking. What is picking up this card? It's just not showing me getting the. Wait. I'm having a day, y'all.
And then we say,
Why is it not staring at the discard audio? What the fuck?
Oh,
Why
no.
is it? Continue. I'll figure it out. There it goes. I fixed it. Everything's fine.
That's good.
so yes, recap from Arrow's perspective. This should be good.
Okay, so, they got to, like, they found a horse that they were pretty sure was Copper, or was it Todd? Who was missing? It was Copper, wasn't it? Yes.
Yes.
So, they got into a fight with a druid and a wizard? Question mark?
Most likely.
Sure.
Question mark, sure. Yeah, works for me.
A wizard and a druid, yes.
They did try not to get into a fight. They just wanted the horse back, but no, that there was a fight. The druid wait, what's that called?
Wild shape.
Yes, wild shaped into a crab. Era briefly fought the crab, and
Yeah. Attempted to use crab hammer on you, but you dodged it with his attack with low accuracy.
Christ.
So the crab turned back into Druid and said, "Oh hey, we know you." And more fighting went on, and then Era's like, "Yeah, how do you know me?" The Druid's like, "Come with us, we'll tell you." And Era's like, "Yeah, sure." And I'm forgetting a character's name. How am I forgetting this character's name?
Brooke?
No, Isaac, your character's name.
Shula.
Shula?
Shula and 12-7 were quite far away, so they were trying to get to the fight. Era poofed away with the other guys, met her sister Brooke, had a conversation with Brooke, sent a message to Zell about where she was, that she was with her sister, and that they had to be careful because she gave indications she wasn't entirely sure that it was safe. Told the group to be careful and to come find her, basically. She was then shown to Brooke's room where she was locked in. She had a meal, she looked around the room, she opened the chest, and then she was unconscious. And that's that's the story from Era's point of view.
That's exactly how you wanted to describe that. Open the chest and you were just unconscious for some reason. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Casually lost lockpicking and poisonous gas. Oh well. Sort of.
No poisonous gas, just suddenly unconscious.
Yeah, she was just really tired that day, so immediately after, like, the exhaustion caught up once she had unlocked the chest, you know?
It was just such a big lid on the chest, right? She tried to lift it, I was like,
exertion's too much.
That's too much energy. Oh, the floor went.
Meanwhile, back at camp.
Yes.
No.
10 seconds.
Oh no! Everything that Era missed because Era zipped away.
Oh yeah.
So the wizard cast a lovely darkening spell that made everybody go mad. Which
Oh, right. I forgot about
Soul
that.
used the one monthly cast of the spell magic and managed to absorb the energy from that spell.
Just fucking maddening darkness. How fuck that?
Yeah. The horse had not survived, and Sal burned a diamond to resurrect the
Yes.
horse.
I burnt a
Yeah,
lot
by
of
the way,
diamonds. They ain't cheap.
Look, all right. We needed him back. After all that work, we were just gonna lose the horse after that. Okay.
I'm getting that diamond back.
Getting that diamond back. I'm getting another diamond. How many diamonds do you have?
Enough for one more casting.
For one more casting. Perfect. Well, one more person can die. No one else. No one else is allowed to die.
Perfect.
So
yeah.
yeah, and I will tack on to that because this technically happened in mentioned this in text. So I'll just tack on that at some point. While camp was getting set up, Soul wandered off to check he gave an excuse that he had to go take a piss or something and wandered off to go check.
Yeah,
on his
piss poor
arm, which-
excuse.
Piss poor. Hey, but it's something that made sense. Like, hey, I go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. To check out his arm, which to catch up for our stream here, apparently has a bunch of these little circular bruises all over it from being attacked by the Eldritch horror, and just glowing still from the having absorbed the spell, but apparently was glowing previously and had been glowing faintly ever since being attacked by the Eldritch Core. It's just glowing more now. So he's kind of a little freaking out and has since wandered back to camp, trying to like hide his arm as much as possible, which is a bit difficult considering there's definitely a tear in the sleeve that he's absolutely holding, because he's like, yeah, I'm fine. So very much like, I'm fine, my arm's fine. Nothing's wrong.
Yeah, everything's
Right.
fine. Nothing's wrong.
Nothing's fine, nothing's wrong.
Are you sitting down and there fire surrounding you? Because that's what it sounds like.
I mean, he'll walk up to the fire and well, he won't walk up to the fire actually, because he wants to. Pretty sure he's gonna sort of start rifling, trying to like keep that arm as hidden as possible, kind of rifle for his shirt.
For the sake of argument, I'm gonna roll instead of using my passive for this.
True, because that was very preoccupied.
He's annoyed at best, but even so, it means it could be absolutely worse, and you could have noticed everything. Yeah, it's absolutely worse. My passive, my passive is 24. With this roll, 26.
Oh yeah, his tail's twitching. You see the tail twitching of like something's wrong. You can see like there's a faint glow. You probably spotted the faint glow coming out from under his fucking sleeve before he goddamn left.
Yeah. It's gonna kind of saunter up. I'm gonna use that word, saunter, up to Soul.
Is your face still like covered in fucking blood, by the way? We washed that off by this point.
I think you did. You were cleaning it off last time.
Yeah.
So
for the sake of argument, he probably would have pumped all his slots of cure wounds into your ass when he was healing you. But I only did do the one. So like
he would have stopped you after the first one, because that brought him basically up to where he needs to be. He's okay.
Okay.
Like, no, it's okay. But after you get back from your quote unquote piss,
to use your word against you.
he's gonna go like, there's a lot going on right now, and I'm feeling a lot of things right now. But are we gonna talk about that?
Talk about
what?
You probably, I mean, he's gonna be a little bit hush about it. Like, you probably think you're doing a great job, but you are glowing.
It's
And it's not your normal fiery glow.
It's not normal glowing, it's advanced glowing.
It's glowing.
It's nothing. It's the tattoos on my chest. It probably just does that whenever I use that spell through it. It's fine. It's
Just get a deadpan look at me like, so then let me look at it. You did take a lot of hits, and there was also, the exploding fire magma thing, so probably better if I take a look at the area.
just absolutely mostly splattered on his face.
Yeah.
His face is all like got some fucked up shit going on with it right now.
Please?
If you could see me wrinkle up my face right now, and you can't. Fine. God damn it. He can't say no. So
You'll pull up the sleeve for you.
take off the braids, take off the razor, roll the sleeve. And if I'm describing it correctly, or if not, Petey will jump in here. The tattoo itself, if I remember, was glowing noticeably, and then there were like these sizable Oh shit! I didn't change my art category. My category. Thank you. Shit. I forgot to change my category. Ah.
I mean,
and
this is art.
And it is art. There we go. Remember they're like coin sized? Bruises,
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like those dollar coin size ones. Yeah.
Oh, I was like thinking of fucking like nickel.
So like a good like inch like round sucker marks all over the arm going up.
Yep.
Yeah. And they're probably clearly in the pattern of a tentacle was wrapped around this man's arm at some point recently.
We haven't had a lot of time since you got back, so I it's a good reason I probably didn't notice this before, but you definitely would have. So, were you going to explain what?
Like it's so when I got separated, I was in the hells and I kept trying to reestablish connection. It kept failing and getting progressively less nice each time I failed. First time, tapped into Malcantha's head, who was apparently recoalescing down there. She wasn't happy about that, but that was fine.
That's good.
The second time, that's how I learned Hex was alive. I got into your sister's head.
Right.
The third time, I don't know what it was, but it was very, very old. And very, very unhappy. And it reached through, and if I hadn't yelled for help and Void hadn't come through the door, I don't know what it was going to do to me. The tattoo burned when that happened, and it was glowing a bit then. I didn't have a chance to check to see if it was still glowing after I got back. I don't know if the glowing was because I was in the hells or if it was because of whatever that thing did. I don't know if it's been doing it the entire time, because I didn't. It's.
Okay. Just give me a moment. So I'm gonna start looking up the arm at where all the sucker marks are going to see what the affected area was. And in general, he's pretty proficient with medicine. Is it something that's just going to go away naturally, or does it seem like more for the sucker marks at least?
Is it a bruise or is it a curse?
Yeah.
Do a medicine check.
Insane medicine. What's it at? It's +9, so that's a 16.
Wow, you rolled great.
I rolled a 7, so
they're definitely like physical injuries. So like at this point, they're the mottled color of bruised flesh.
okay. Right. Well, good news. At least for the sake of these, give it maybe another day or two. Actually, I could probably get something on you to help them heal up a little bit quicker, especially after I do this. And he's going to use healing word, because I don't carry cure wounds on me, to help with Soul's face because he's not blind.
Soul's place, and I forgot the sizable gash
in
instead of arm, which is why his shirt was.
Yep, that
Not
checks, Kelly.
blind anymore.
Hello,
I was blind
welcome.
for a moment.
How you
there.
doing, Kelly? Hi.
Was briefly blind.
Hello.
So yeah, just simple cure wounds. or healing word. Sorry, that's
Why is my health tracker there? That is not what it
7
helped.
plus
Oh,
another.
because I wasn't
That's,
tracking it there.
so that's 14 for that.
Hey, that means I have to roll the scar die again. So maybe he doesn't get
no.
any scars. Hey, thanks.
Right. And then for the glowy bit, give me a bit.
There's,
Think.
to be fair, if you don't know anything, the person who would have known isn't exactly you anymore. So
Right, I understand that, but just give me a minute, and he's gonna try his damnedest to see maybe why it's glowing and otherwise.
if I roll
Alright.
46 or lower, he gets a scar.
How do you go about this?
He's just gonna look over the tattoo itself and see if there's any bits that are missing or altered in any way. Like, why is it glowing? Was something added to it, possibly? Just reaching into that brain space that he really doesn't necessarily have access to, but is hoping that something pops up.
Alright.
Stress, I require resistance. Also, I rolled an 18. He's still getting a scar of some kind.
Nice.
So, the dice decided. Unless I get even more healing, I have to roll it again.
Oh, jeez. And so, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
3 plus 1. I'm gonna guide myself.
I'm not gonna get myself.
Well, that guidance was garbage, but
Arch devil in Archfey.
I was
Yes.
absolutely terrible. So that is a total. Because I have a +1, right? Arcana's only a 1. It's not a -1, at least. It's 14.
14. So what you can determine, it doesn't look like anything's altered. The symbology all appears the same, but all of the runes that make up the tattoo are now, I wouldn't say brightly glowing because like it's no longer blinding to look at, but when with the shirt rolled up, there's definitely 5 feet of bright light and 5 feet of dim light coming off of you.
So the entire group now tell something's going on. Okay. Cool.
But with a 14, that's pretty much all you can determine.
Cool. Sheila and 7 definitely knows something's going on.
Details.
Yeah.
Like
I said, that wasn't exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know how you were trying to hide that, but hey.
Okay. That's a lot brighter than I thought it was. Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh dear, indeed. I think you were.
dear.
I think your dark vision was playing tricks on you, making you think that it wasn't as bright as you thought it was. But that's okay. Yeah, I unfortunately I don't know. But everything looks like it's supposed to, so you don't feel any different, right?
I don't feel any different, right?
You don't feel any different, no.
Okay. It's like, no, I feel the same, I think. This thing's supposed to hold back magic, right? That's sort of what it's supposed to do.
Well, I mean, from what I remember from before, it's kind of like a divider, if that makes more sense.
Well, yeah, it's dividing. It's a barrier. It's a magic barrier keeping magic from
Right,
interacting.
but not
with
really.
each
Yeah, well, yeah, but not really holding back. Just not. Yeah.
other. Well, in a sense, holding back, just not in the keeping me from using any sense.
Right.
But what if it's between whatever that eldritch thing was trying to do and me taking in that much from the ability, because Mags altered it to let me do things like that. The sucking it into my arm thing. What if we're wearing it out? Between what it's already doing for me, however strong that spell was, because it was strong.
But when this started, I'm assuming you said it was in the Hells, and it was with this, whatever this did this to you, right? That's when this started?
I don't know. I hadn't looked at my arm prior to that point. It could have started earlier, but my arm burned when that thing touched me, so, like, the tattoo itself burned, so I have to assume that's probably when it started.
Possibly. So, you don't feel any different. I know that when Mags changed the original one, that it kind of unlocked some parts. This one's kind of glowing, and then I was blind for a minute there. You got rid of the thing that did this, gestures to his face. So maybe it's got a lot stored in it right now. I don't know what that would mean. Maybe it's absorbed a lot of energy. I don't know. Sorry, I wish I had a better answer for you, but
I didn't think you were gonna have one, to be honest. It's, again, you're not the one who put it here anymore.
no, yeah, I understand. Just, keep me informed. Don't hide that very obvious thing, and even especially when it's not obvious, and I can't help you if it's, don't know.
It just, I wasn't trying to hide it before, it just... That was exactly an opportunity to bring up that, hey, I was attacked by an eldritch horror creature, and
I
then
understand.
Era vanished, and that me possibly being on the brink of exploding didn't seem like the important thing.
You just gotta put a hand on your arm and be like, you being on the brink of exploding is a very important thing, especially to me. Please don't.
Please.
And all creatures in your vicinity.
No, all creatures in my... What did you say?
And to all creatures in your vicinity.
assuming 12-7's shuffled up by that point.
I think
Okay, cool.
out is like standing next to each other. I'm confused.
We've been there. We're set up for a camp already, so 12-7 of them have been here.
That's true.
Yeah. 12-7's just been sitting there staring at the glowing arm.
I think
We're
both
all
shooters was
watching.
everyone else just sitting there like watching that go down.
They're all saying
Yeah.
watch go down, we're just muttering next to each other.
He's
You know what?
well, you're important to a lot more people than you ever think you are. Kind of don't worry about yourself as much as I'd like you to sometimes.
I think the idea of what I am is important to a lot of people. Quite a few people seem to be less interested as soon as they realize I'm not what they think I ought to be.
I'm not worried about the people that want to use you. I'm worried about all of us that want to have you here with us, just as yourself.
Right. He is gonna actually take a moment to properly investigate the tattoo himself, considering I haven't had him do that yet.
Okay.
Definitely do that.
Yeah, I would like to do that, see if somehow I figure out something Zelton. I don't know how that would happen.
You're more than welcome to tap into that arcana that Soul has so much of.
So much of. This is where I rolled that nat 20. It was the nat 20. But I think I did roll higher. It's an 18.
Oh god.
I rolled a 19 on the die.
Oh dear. All right.
How I figure out
How
something
to
you
explain
don't,
this
I
in
don't
a
know.
way? Yeah, how to explain this in a way that Soul would understand?
How do I understand? I mean, there is also the I just simply wouldn't, but
I mean, yeah, like there's always the innate chance though, and you rolled the innate chance of learning something. So essentially, you rolled exactly what you would have had to roll to get what Zell would have had to get at a 15.
I was
you get.
I was
I
one
get-
away.
I learned the
Oh
question
boy.
that Zell needed to ask. I have learned the question I need to ask. You can put it that way.
I'm sorry, real quick, Amberly, is there anything on here art-wise that, on the C drive on here art-wise that doesn't still need to be here?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Shit.
Why?
Because the C drive is full and I don't know what's doing it other than the obvious art. Like I can't update driver.
Isaac, let me send you something real quick.
It's refusing to update Tailspire.
No, it's refusing to update the graphics driver.
Oh, good. Did you do a clean install?
I did the only option that I had.
Because clean install would
you go.
uninstall the old one, and then install the new one.
It only gives me the option of express installation and custom.
Yes, you go to custom installation, and then you hit clean installation once you get to that past that screen.
I still won't do it.
Okay.
You're welcome, kiddo.
Well, there you go, Isaac. You can use that to figure out what's filling up the drive. All right. So, Soul, you go shuffling through all of these random things that have happened around this tattoo, and every memory you have about the tattoo, and
It's going all the way
Everything that-
back to probably Rail Death fucking with it. We assume
Yeah,
it was Rail Death.
yeah. That like you have this like mental flashback of glowing when that happened, and like your conversation with Zell now, it clicks that yeah, it looks like this has a finite amount of energy that it can absorb. And like your normal everyday day-to-day activities never enough to make it do anything out of the ordinary. But you have done a whole lot of out of the ordinary in a very short period of time.
So it's a specific when it glowed, when probably Rail Death's fucking with it. Was that in the pit, or was that like, I am a little child and I'm getting a physical from the good doctor, but it's really him fucking around and experimenting on my ass?
That was in the special room.
That was in the special. Oh shit! I unlocked a memory from the special room. Okay, that's me chained to a floor. So that was a quick, just intake of breath, kind of wide-eyed, kind of shakes a little bit. I think I just remembered something.
Hmm?
This
Remember?
did happen before. When in the pit, in the room, Rail Death was doing whoever sorry, I just got a text from my boss in the middle of that. whatever he did to it, it started glowing, but he was doing something, putting magic into it. It is finite. This thing can only hold back so much. And it's near its limit. I don't know how it got cleared out. I don't remember anything much after that, so I have no idea how it went back to normal. I don't know if it does it on its own or if it has to be siphoned out in some way.
Maybe using some of your abilities that are tied to what it's holding back. Like,
Maybe.
you could throw out the fire like I can. Maybe it's something like that. I mean, I don't know. You should push that energy into it. Maybe it'll make it stronger. That'd be kind of cool.
What? I could try it. Well, he's gonna stand up, and he's gonna step away from the group a little bit, just in case. Like, just in case this has some kind of a backlash. It's not throw fire on someone else and aim. He doesn't want to aim at a is there? Let's see. Is there a good clearing or something? Because his plan would be to aim kind of up. So yeah, he'd walk a little bit away, and
Just to be safe, everyone gets 9 temporary hit points from dash.
he's gonna stand over here
Nice.
and do this like kind of towards the road so as not to catch a bunch of foliage on fire. And try to. In effect, he's casting Burning Hands. So in theory, using his free use of second level Burning Hands, I suppose. But gonna try to channel the energy in the tattoo into that spell as he's doing it.
Okay. Roll Arcana.
Rolling Arcana, okay. Okay, it's a 16.
Okay, good enough. Give me a charisma check.
Oh lord. Any specific, not that it matters, but any specific type of charisma or just charisma?
Nope. Just a
Okay,
charisma check.
just
Straight
charisma.
charisma check.
Just straight charisma. That is gonna be a 13. He's high rolling today.
Let's see.
Soul explodes, everyone dies.
That's how we
They're on
got back
small,
on
everyone.
track and killed Genin by new characters.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll 8d6.
Oh fuck. 8d6. Holy shit. 1, 2. I don't even have 8d6. Okay, I have 3 d6. I need more d6s. Where are my dice? I need more d6s. Hang on. D6. That's a d6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. I do, in fact, own 8d6s. Listen to that rattle. Let's see. 4, 6, 7. Oh god, so wait. 10, 12, 13, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 20, 23.
Alright. So Soul points his hands up to the sky, aiming out in this clearing. And anybody who would be nearby, like within 20 feet, it suddenly becomes like exorbitantly hot as this cone of hellfire bursts forth from Soul into the sky.
Oh, so it's multicolored.
Yes. Soul definitely recognizes this, and I think he described it for Zell, so Zell would probably recognize this. Anybody who would have been caught in that would have taken 26 points of fire damage.
Oh, it's a good thing I stepped away from the group. This is why I stepped away from the group.
That's a thing he can do.
That sort of blinks.
Wow.
Looking at where it was, looks at his hand, looks at his arm. Is it still glowing?
So it's gone back down to just a slight glow, like moonlight glow.
It just kind of slowly turns ahead to look over at the rest of the group, just owl-eyed, just giant, like, holy.
Well, that answers that question.
That was how it.
Yeah. If that's what it looks like, that's a lot prettier than the name would actually suggest.
It's all seven and True are speechless.
I'm having trouble right now.
You might have. Do you want me to just stream Tailspire for you, Isaac, and we can sort that out later?
That- Not what I mean. Just
Are you fighting the cat?
Just later.
All right. Let's Well, okay. Probably not going to explode. It's good. That's good. That's. He's gonna walk back over to the group.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna walk up and be like, "You okay? Yeah. You feel okay?"
I'm gonna be honest, I think that scared me more than anything.
Can understand that.
Let's we need to go to. Should I get in You know what? I'll get in contact with them in the morning and give Absalom the most time to figure out anything. Because if Era's where we think Era might be, we're gonna need that information if real death is there.
Okay.
So I'll contact him or Joel Estelle in the morning. Get down to bed if no one else has anything to say. Anyone else got anything? No.
I am going
Yes?
to stay up for a while because I don't want to go to sleep right away. I need to read something real quick though. Make sure that. All right, cool. We're gonna do this a second time. This is the same day, right? Yeah, it's the same day. Been a long fucking day. I'm gonna stay up for a while, and Zell's actually gonna, since it's a really nice, bright night, gonna fly up to the top of the trees, but just right above everybody else, and I'm going to attempt to cast divination again.
Oh, yes.
There is a 25% chance that it will fail.
Yep.
Because it's the second time.
All right. Go ahead. What are you asking?
Since it's like our major concern, we heard a specific goal, event, or activity occur within 7 days. Yeah, real death. will we run into rail death in the next 7 days at our current at or to our current destination?
Hmm. Hmm. So once again, like the world around you just goes absolutely dark. And you just feel like a tingling in the back of your neck and just a whisper. That which you seek is already with you.
What the fuck does that mean? That what you seek is already with you. Yup. Perfect. Man's already here. Too late. He's among us. There's a fucking imposter among us. One of us is actually real dead.
That's not concerning at all. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go down. I'm not telling anybody what I heard. I don't know if that
Also,
failed or
it's
not.
not a failure.
Well, yeah, the failure is a random reading, I might add.
Yeah,
So
I'm
who
using my
knows
last spell slot for
what
alarm.
that
on the camp.
means.
Yeah, we're casting alarm in the camp.
Quick casting alarm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Natalie, as a reminder, you are on the spoilers in the encampment map.
Oh god.
Yes. That's the one. Yes, that one.
Well, the rest of us are all cuddled up. Poor
Yes, there I am.
passed out in the room.
Yep.
Yep. Oh no.
So, Era,
Mm-hmm.
you awake,
Yep.
feeling quite refreshed. You know, your head's like leaning down as you come to. You look up, and your sister is standing before you, and you're sitting in a chair. And as you start moving, you realize you are attached to the chair.
Ah.
Oh, this bitch gonna.
Um. I seem to be stuck to the chair. If you wouldn't mind, yeah.
One who probably tied me up. If you could release me, I think I'm stuck in a chair.
Hey, you could always try. There's no harm in trying.
You know, I would like to be released. I think sister of mine.
I'm gonna tell Mom if you don't let me go.
So she looks over at you and says, "Oh, sister, as always, taking your beak into places it doesn't belong."
Oh, she's good.
What can I say? I'm a curious Kenku.
Indeed. Unfortunately, it seems that your fingers are just a little bit too adept for me to keep you around here. So, I'm going to let you go under the request that you don't come back.
What's going on here that you don't want me to see?
Well, it's not that you can't see it, but well, I know that you're not going to want to join in with me, and well, those who are not with us are against us.
I see. I guess that is a bit of a problem.
Then you understand why.
I do, but I have to admit I'm also curious why, or, well, what it is exactly that's going on then that I wouldn't want to join in. It is a bit worrying, you realize.
Well, you don't have to worry. Everything that is going on is for the protection of this realm.
This realm?
She said, this world that we hold so dear. She hobbles over and just gives, like, you can see out of the corner of her eye a wink. And the individual before who let you into the room comes over with a rucksack.
Can I attempt to get a dagger from the brace to cut myself loose and push said person away?
Bye.
So the brace can only be used for ranged attacks.
Ah, sugar.
So they're like, if you manage to pluck one from the bracer, you would be making a ranged attack at disadvantage at a very high DC to hit the ropes around your wrist.
Right, yeah.
But I mean, if you want to attempt it,
is there any... Where would she keep her other daggers? Oh. Okay, how is she... I'm assuming her hands are like... How is she attached to the chair, actually? Yeah.
okay. So your legs are tied together and bound to the center center rail of the chair.
Okay.
Your arms are tied individually to each arm, right at the wrist.
Ah. Okay, yeah, that makes it difficult. Although... I mean, she could probably manage to get a dagger that's, like, at her belt then. Because her wrist would be about there. You know what? We're gonna give it a go. Why not? I've had dumber ideas. And it is a very her thing to do.
I've had dumber ideas.
All right. Yes. You know, as this person's approaching you, your sister opens the door to her room, walks out. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
Oakley dokley. Oh, never mind. I just got a nat 1, so that's not happening.
I was muted, so I just heard him cackle from the other room.
We could hear him.
Yeah, we heard him. And you know, you're trying to get your wrist bent around as this, you know, you like, kind of fidgeting and moving around, and you don't even notice as the lights just go out as this bag goes over your head.
What else could I do? So wait, have we had a long rest at this point? Or me?
Yeah, you're long rested.
Okay, so let's just...
Forcefully.
I
had no choice but to long rest.
Let's see. What can I do? Can I do anything?
Well, while you're thinking about what to do, you feel like your weight gets slightly heavier as the chair is lifted up and it starts moving.
Right. I was hoping they'd untie me to move me, but yeah, no, that makes sense.
This tracks.
Okay. Oh gosh, what can I do? So all my stuff is on me, or
Everything that you were wearing, like your weapons, like you shift your hips and you can feel like the sheaths for your dagger and your sword are empty.
Mm.
But like when you flex your muscles, you can feel the hidden daggers that you keep on your person are still there.
Okay.
They obviously didn't do a good job searching you.
Ah, right.
Did a piss poor job, in fact.
To be fair, if you find like 20 daggers, you're gonna assume that you found all the daggers.
Ah.
Never expect the 21st.
No one expects the 21st dagger.
And even less the 22nd. Yeah, no, 31.
Okay, how smooth
you-
is the chair ride? Basically, am I like bumping around a little bit?
Just like ever so softly. It's almost like it's something very strong is carrying you.
Okay. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping maybe a little bit of movement would make it easier for me to, grab a hold of something.
You hear a gate open, the sound of chains against metal and grinding wood and stone as a gate opens.
Okay, at that point, she would probably
shortly
try again to get loose somehow. Because
Okay, go ahead. Make another sleight of hand check.
come on, be better this time. Come on. Oh, it's better. 24.
Oh, okay. You managed to sort of pick your way out of the bindings on your right wrist.
Okay.
The hood is still over your head.
Yep. Okay, let's see. What's the... Okay. She's going to try to be very subtle about it, but try to get her other arm free and then be really quick with off with the hood and get her legs free.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Okie dokie. Come on, just don't suck and we'll be fine. Ooh. 16?
Hey.
Okay.
I rolled a 5.
Can't you just give yourself bardic inspiration or somehow? Something like that.
Oh, right. I do have bardic inspiration.
Do you not also have like things for rogue or something? Doesn't rogue give you any bonuses?
I mean, I have a really high, I have plus 11 stealth thing, so...
Okay. Go ahead and roll another sleight of hand for getting your other hand loose.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, I'm actually going to... just there you go. Oh, another 19. So that's 24 again.
All right. So you managed, to essentially hook you get one of your hidden daggers out, and you quick, slice through the ropes on your left wrist. Nobody seems to have noticed at this point.
I mean, this is good. And yeah, off with the hood and try to cut loose my legs as quickly as possible.
Okay. So you toss the hood off. Bright light hits your face. You're
Cool.
outside. You see the individual who put the hood over your head walking in front of you. Do you take a quick glance around, like what's behind you, or do you just immediately go for your legs?
I'll immediately go for my legs because once I'm free, I can have a good look around. Hopefully.
All right. Give me one more sleight of hand check for getting your legs free.
Oakley dokley. Come on, you've done well on this twice. Apparently, I've hit my limit. That's a... Wait, 11. I can math.
You can
okay.
now.
So you throw the hood off, and you reach down to slice through the ropes around your legs, and Talon reaches over, grabs you by the shoulder, and pulls you back to the chair. And in a familiar-ish voice, sort of higher pitched than it was previously, but you recognize the druid's voice, and it says, "I wouldn't try it."
No.
I wouldn't try it. Oh, okay. It's like, I would.
What do you suggest I do then?
How would you suggest I get away from you then?
Hey, Mandy, any suggestions?
Roll a persuasion roll.
There,
Okay.
you are just a thing, aren't you?
Oh god, I rolled an 18 plus 7, that's 25.
He forgets his job and casually explains the best way to escape.
He
Roll 2.
you sort of look up and you see the face of an owlbear looking at you. And the Talon just holds the hood out to you, and in a very low whisper says, "Just put it back on. Pretend this didn't happen. We have been told to return you to your friends. As long as you don't cause any more ruckus, we won't have to do anything unseemly."
Era will take the bag. Can I try to stealthily cut a bit of a hole in it before putting it on?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do.
Go ahead and make that sleight of hand check.
Era, the risk taker.
Era, the rest of us. Holy shit, how do we get Era? How do we launch this rescue mission? What do we do? Era proceeding to bumblefuck her way to victory right now. Just
Also,
That's a 19!
with Era's beak, what kind of bag is that? It's gonna look.
it just looks like a really
it's like
shitty plague doctor's mask.
It does.
Well, no, it's a rucksack. They've got the hard corners on them, so they essentially put the corner over the beak. So Era just quick stabs her dagger through just on the right side, just so a little bit of light shines through before putting the bag back over her head. So only her right eye can see out.
Oh my god.
Wonderful.
You're a pirate, Era.
So yeah, she's gonna try to be very aware of, like, she's gonna take in all the details she can as she's being carried away.
All right. So the person in front, is still walking, not like they're looking down at a book and not even paying attention to what's behind them. You see they walk you out to the front gate. And out front there's a cart waiting. And they turn the chair around, and you see a glimpse of your familiar owlbear friend as they push the chair backwards into the cart until it reaches the front. And then they climb in and tie the chair to the cart so that it's not going to fall over or anything. And, very loosely, they're going to wrap the ropes back around your wrists. they're not tying them as tight as they were before. And then they morph back into the familiar druid.
So, am I facing towards, like, the compound where they are now?
Yes.
So I'm getting a good-ish look at the compound?
If you got maybe at like a 5-degree cone of vision. So, like, as you get spun around, like, you can see, like, over here, they spun you, and you can see that there's a cooking area over here, and then you're looking at the facade of what looks like a great stone fortress. It's not in great shape. You go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Oh, I don't think I'm good at those. Let's see. See, that's a 14 on the die, so that's not too bad.
What brains? This
Oh.
group lacks 2 things.
+0.
Brains
That's a 14.
and charisma.
So you're not sure if it's a place that's falling into disrepair or if it's a place that's in the process of being brought back up. The wizard is going to climb into the back of the cart with you and face opposite the druid. Because it's your right eye, the druid you can't see anymore after they sat down because they're on your left. The wizard is on your right, and they're looking back at the compound out the back of the cart. And shortly after, the cart starts moving, and as you're taken out of this area, you see, you pass through a gate and down some pits, across a bridge. You can't really see anything on your left. So you cross what looks like a frozen river, and then you pass off into a forest of undeterminate size.
Okay.
All right.
So Era's gonna attempt a bit of small talk. Going far, are we? Or
Oh. Okay, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
oh boy. Okay. I'm not sure if this is good or not. 17?
One, two. The wizard sort of glances over at you, says, "Not far enough for my tastes."
Oh, really? How far would you like then?
Honestly, I just don't want to be a babysitter.
Mm.
Ah, shut up, you old fool. If you hadn't killed the horse...
You killed the
If
horse?
you hadn't tried to steal...
Our horse?
Look, it was an accident.
What?
I had to get you out of there.
What, Copper? Well, that was an awful thing to do. How could you? There's no getting me out. There's no there. You can't justify that. You killed a horse. Copper was a really good friend and companion to us. Oh, that is so cruel.
The wizard,
Shame
the
on
wizard's
you.
exacerbated at this point. I can't exactly control who gets injured by that spell.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't do that spell.
Well, maybe you shouldn't attack people in the middle of the night.
We weren't going to attack you. We were trying to get our horse back. You stole our horse. Maybe you shouldn't have done that.
We were liberating it on
Shame.
behalf of my
Oh, you liberated it from life, apparently.
nature-oriented friend right here.
You liberated from life, apparently. Oh my god.
Like, look at this, right? You
crosses his
liberated
arms and
one
walks
of
away.
2 horses, and then you murdered a horse, but said you can't control it, but you control where your spell ended up in the first place. Y'all fucking stupid.
Wizards be like.
The wizard crosses his arms and looks up out the back of the cart again.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself.
He looks back, says, I do have silence prepared.
Oh, you use that on me. I'll show you silence.
Oh dear. You think I could cut out your vocal cords without killing you?
Time to find out.
Oh, jeez. Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Oh no! See, the problem with both me and Era, we don't think before we speak.
A most humorous flaw.
When she's not around, like, the parents, effectively, of the group, she just, like, goes off.
I actually got it out.
Brutal.
It would be hilarious if they were alone, then she could use words of terror.
She needs to start doing this in front of Solsa.
You know, if you've been talking with them for a minute, you could technically do it.
Isaac, by the way, if you are trying to say things, you are muted.
Also trying just to keep myself from interrupting.
So, what's the intimidation roll?
Not 20.
Oh!
For 25.
Of course.
No,
Why do we keep doing that every time with intimidation?
The wizard stands up, walks over to you, holding onto the card as it bumbles around. And, like, you feel him poke you through the bag in the beak and says, "Listen here, you! You're insignificant, you don't tell me what to do!"
I wasn't telling you what to do. I was telling you what not to do. There's a difference.
And the hand sort of, brushes down the bag as you realize the druid has pulled his hand down, and the gruff voice just says, "Just sit down. This will be over soon. If it makes you feel any better, cast the silence on yourself."
Yes, I second that. That's actually a really good idea, because then I don't have to talk to you. I'd much rather talk to the other person. Much nicer person. Killing a horse. So rude.
Whipping this man a new one, like, holy shit.
The wizard sits down, addressing the druids. We don't even know the horse is dead. The druid looks. You saw what that spell did to me and to her, and you think the horse survived.
Shame on you.
All right. It's morning time for everybody else.
Yay!
Yay! Oh, man. Okay, hey, look, I got a nice break to like decide what spells I was preparing, so that was nice. Oh. So we'll get up, and one of the first things he's gonna do, because I fucking prepared Speak with Animals today.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, did you prepare it too? Do you want to use it?
No, you go ahead. You're already doing it. You go for it.
Yep, that's a cell conversation.
I mean, to be fair, that is a
So we both have the same thought. We didn't communicate what we're gonna do beforehand. Oh.
Yep, that's
Well, to be fair, if Sultan sees us moving to do the same thing, he might stop and be like, oh, are you gonna...
No,
No,
you're
you
okay.
already.
You go on
You
ahead.
announced
It's okay.
first, Amberly.
See, my brain went, oh, he probably didn't I was gonna ask, oh, did you prepare it? Because it's like, he probably didn't prepare it. He probably prepared like a bunch of other more tactical things. Oh, well, no, we both prepared it. Oh, fuck. Well, alright. I'll use one of my 3 spell slots on this. Let's do it. He'll walk up to Copper and Todd, I suppose, and sort of just check them both over, see if they're still all right, everything's fine. And start talking like, hey, so how are you guys? And
Oh
go
yeah.
ahead and
Oh yeah. Oh god.
start.
You walk up to them and like both of them startle when you like put a hand on them.
Hey, and he's casting Speak with Animals as he's doing the it's the soothing like petting gesture. So hopefully they can start understanding. She's like, hey, it's all right, it's okay.
Yep. I'm fully convinced too that when you do speak with animal, you like start talking. When you're talking to the animal, you're speaking in the noises that animal makes.
Jesus.
Soul just starts like neighing and whinnying.
Most of it's just like completely nonverbal.
Yep.
Suddenly his ears start flicking, even though his ears can't normally flick like that. Just coming to check on you.
They visibly like calm down after that.
He's looking over Copper. It's like, how are you? Huh? That guy took you, huh?
Yes.
What happened?
Yes. Darkness. Noises. The Great White.
Yeah.
And darkness again.
Yeah.
They took me. The wild one brought me back.
He did. Yeah. Yeah. Sel did. You, gave us quite a scare there for a minute, but you're okay now. Yeah? Physically.
Like, Copper snorts and like stamps their hoof. It's strange. I don't know where I was. But there weren't any horses.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't get left there, huh?
don't know.
I think you've still got quite a few good years in you before you're destined for that place. Hopefully ones where people don't decide to take you away from your friend and your home and everything. So, was it that...
How old am I?
Hmm?
How old am I?
You know, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if you had an age prior to becoming out of
Existing?
a patch. Prior to existing. Were you a horse that was just put into a patch later, or are you a horse that was created by the patch entirely? Not sure.
What,
You know,
what
I'll
do you
have
mean?
to... Hmm?
Out of a patch.
What's
Well,
a patch?
What's a patch? Sort of... how do I explain this? You sort of came into existence through a magic item, we'll say. You magic. You were willed into being by some magic. So you're a very unique creature. As am I, as are most of the people in this group. We're all a bit
Copper looks at you.
strange.
You were willed into being by magic?
It's certainly starting to look like that. Partially.
They flick their tail, like whacking their hind. It says, feel real.
Yeah, you are real.
Like they nuzzle up to you. You feel real.
Mm-hmm. Just, you know, you might have different memories than other horses if you ever have much of a discussion with them. We'll have to side you up next to some other horses and compare you to see how old you might actually be physically. You're only a
Have you
few
seen
months.
other horses?
Well, I believe the druids had some horses. Although which ones were actual horses and which ones were just druids turned into horses, I couldn't tell you.
The sword lets out a snort. They were all horses. They were all druids.
Yeah.
Are druids all horses?
No. But a lot of druids can turn into horses. I think Zell can turn into a horse. I might be able to turn into a horse. I probably could have had this entire conversation just turned into a horse. I probably didn't even need to cast Speak with Animal.
Are we just all horses? Is that
We
what
just
life is
all
now?
horses. We're all horses. Everyone's a horse.
We're certainly horsing around.
Oof.
Oh, that was good.
Silky's being a mom friend. Soul's just a mom. Soul's just good with animals and small children, okay?
Okay.
Considering he had like 3 mother figures and no father figure in his life, that makes sense.
Suddenly, Mouse calling you mom makes more sense.
Children have an inherent knowledge of these things.
They do. So you think you'll be all right? We've gotta go find Era, and we might end up having to go back towards where that druid and that wizard were that did the bad things. But we won't be bringing you into that area specifically. We'll be sure to leave you a bit further back so you don't end up in the crossfire.
So, sort of a nodding of the head and pulling against the reins. Looks right at you with one big round eye and says, "You kick them, yes?"
Oh yeah.
Then I be good.
All right. Look over at Todd. It's like, how are you? How about you? That one, you got a bit of a skimming off the when they took him, huh?
It burned.
Yeah. Oh, it sure burned like hell. I've experienced shit like that. But nothing else. You don't need to have Cell come over and take another look at you.
And sort of another snort and a whinny. She's like, no, I'm good.
All right. Reach over, give him plenty of good scritches, and then I'll let the spell drop.
Everybody just staring at Soul, whinnying at the horses.
It's like I'm just having this like bonding moment with horses.
Nah, it's normal.
Is everything okay with them?
Yeah, Copper's confused. I think that makes sense.
It did bring them back to life, so yeah, I'd probably be a little confused too.
They're both seem to be okay. Doesn't seem severely distressed in any way that would be unusual for what happened.
Right. You know, I've never done that spell before. It's good to know that it actually does work.
Yeah, I asked him if they're both good. If we take them anywhere near the area where those people are, as long as we potentially kick their ass, fine with it.
At this point, I'm okay with that too. Also, that I don't care if it's the druid or the other guy. They owe me 300 in diamonds. If I see them, I'm demanding it, and they had better pay it up, or I'm taking it. I just don't know how it's gonna go down.
Not insured.
That's not a cheap spell.
No, it's not. Right, should I don't know how reaching out to... I should have warned them about the pot... Oh, well, it's a little late now, but I don't know how getting in contact with Jolstel works. If we get in contact with him, I don't know if it's just going to open a line of communication or if there's suddenly going to be a devil, very large devil in this forest, if we go that route. But considering we don't know what we're getting into, we might be fighting a demon lord. His knowledge might be a bit more useful than Absalom's. And I did tell Absalom to tell Jolostel anything that he learned from the library, if he's had time, if he's found anything.
Right?
So my question is, do we want to do that now or wait till we're closer to the possible compound?
No. Probably now. Better to have the information ahead of time.
Defer to Shula and 12-7 as well. Big, when I mean big, how tall would you say Joel still is? 12 feet tall?
Let me pull up my notes.
He's a large creature, I know that.
Yes.
Oh, big boy.
Big boy.
Where? Ah, there we are.
We summon this devil right as the fucking druid and the wizard show up too, watch. If he comes bodily out of this. I don't know how this is gonna work.
This fellow is about 4 meters tall.
4 meters tall, which is...
Oh,
You're 1
Jesus.
meter 70 tall. Well, 1 meter 80 almost solid. It's more than double as tall as you.
Huge.
Huge.
Essentially, you don't even get up to its crotch.
4 meters to 13 feet. Okay, I wasn't off when I said 12 feet tall. I wasn't that far off. All right. It's like Like, it looks at 12-7 and Shula. It's pointedly lingering on 12-7. I have no idea how this is gonna work. A devil, about 12 to 13 feet tall.
Wait, was that your lieutenant? I'm confused. Right?
Yes.
The guy you made your blood pact with.
Yes.
Was that tall?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He has like one massive arm and one like little tiny human-sized arm. I think I made the blood pact with the human-sized arm.
That's a statement.
Whether or not he wears clothes, I have no idea. Based on the official artwork, they don't tend to wear a lot of clothing, but he might be wearing some fancy clothes. I don't fucking know. That's up to Petey. It's like, there's a possibility a very, very large, like 12 feet tall devil might show up. Do either of you have a problem with that?
Can you control it?
I am supposedly his general.
And information is useful.
Yeah?
Yes.
You gonna go ape shit on it? You think your program
Not
is gonna...
unless a reason.
Okay. Looks at Sheila. You have issues with summoning sometimes.
You have a relationship with this one. You said you have a blood pact with him?
I think that's what we did.
If there's a mutual respect there, then I'm not necessarily.
Right.
Just as long as you trust him to.
And again, he might not even pop out of this thing. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, here we go. Face this way, just so in case he shows up, he's got space. Like, alright. He's gonna pull out his sickle here. He's ready to hear, like, a problem in a second. Start taking off the gloves, I'm like, warning. To do this, apparently the instructions are cut the wound back open, draw a sigil with it. He did not tell me what the sigil is. He said I should know what it is. So this might not even work. If it doesn't work, I'll just summon Absent. So he'll go ahead and just reopen the scar on his hand and start making an attempt to reach out and see if his brain conjures what sigil or symbol he is supposed to draw in the air or on the ground or on a surface.
Okay. Your mind focuses on Yolstel.
Yolstel.
Like, without even thinking, your sickle with your blood on, you just start carving.
It's tranced out. I'm not even looking at it.
Yeah, exactly. You're like looking off into the distance, just scratch. Takes you about a minute to carve the whole thing in, and then you're like snap back to reality.
That probably looked real weird to everyone else. It was possessed by something for a split second. Huh.
Just a bit.
Okay.
That was really roboty. I heard nothing.
Oh, good. It's like I hate the fact that I'm getting slightly comfortable. I'm getting comfortable with the fact that there are periods of time that I am completely comfortable with my body just doing things without me telling it to.
Matt needs to rejoin.
Oh no. Matt got yeeted.
Hey, what?
Screen.
Huh?
Oh.
I'm here.
It rejoined.
Oh.
It fixed itself. Yeah, you were like gone for a second.
Oh.
This got died.
Oh.
It
Uh-oh.
was died.
It was dead. Yeah, for you, because you said I sound like a robot. Soul was just saying that he's concerned with how comfortable he started to get with these lapses in time where he has no idea what's happening and his body's just doing things.
Yeah.
It's all right. He's gonna look at the sigil and consider it. Hey, I'll, I suppose, press his hand to it and start trying to establish some kind of a connection, either to communicate or pull Joel Estelle through. Whichever this is going to do, we're gonna do it.
All right. So,
And I assume say his name. It's like I'll probably say Joel Estelle's name as he's doing so. I'm assuming is a important factor.
everybody else starts hearing Soul like chanting in a real guttural language. I don't think anybody else knows Infernal, do they?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, to everybody else, Soul is just chanting in a guttural language, and you see like strands of blood come up out of the sigils and form in midair, and then they ignite in hellfire, and
More fire.
like a glowing head with bat ears, like twice the size of Soul's head,
Oh,
just
good.
pop through it.
Ah. Well, that is
What are your
No.
orders?
order. Right. Because I'm assuming you're still infernal. First question: do you know how to speak common? That's gonna make this easier.
Well, let's find out.
It'll be easier if everyone could just be in on this conversation.
Common, the language of the
Material
Lord.
plane, yes. Yes.
I'm a bit rusty, but yes.
Excellent. Okay.
And like, you everybody like, there's this horrible, awful language suddenly transitions. You just get a yes.
Right. Soul just dropped to common, back to common as well. Excellent. Is for the sake of brevity, wanted to do it because it might be easier. Just in case there's other information anyone else can provide as we're going here, if you have any questions. We're potentially, has Absalom gotten to you and talked to you about what I'd asked them to find?
They said they were under orders to find information, and then squirreled away. I have not seen them since.
Alright, well, unfortunately they haven't found anything yet then. Unfortunate. To catch you up then, we're on the tail of a possible demon lord. What the fuck was his name? I have to go back towards the freaking notes here. Outrage. Where is it? Where is it? I love how I need to like. Rail, that's town. Muldus, I think is what this says. Muldus. Or Mulder. Anyway, he's hiding in town, either using the mortal Rail Death as a pawn or disguised as a man named Rail Death. We're on his
Are you
tail.
certain this is correct?
We found a throne in a building that had that name on it. The building is owned by a man named Rail Death, hence why I don't know if he's being used as a pawn or is the man.
Muldur family.
Mulder family, okay. That is some clarification.
They're a lesser demon caste.
Ah. Is Rail Death the name of a demon then?
Off the top of my head, I do not know.
Right. Other thing, because I've been quite rude. And it'll make things easier. He's also gonna gesture at the floating head to the rest of the group. Is this... No, Estelle? You know Estelle? And he's going to gesture to the group. I suppose you would like it if I used the word retinue. Of a group known collectively, I suppose, as Misfit Menagerie.
I see in your current alliteration you still collect the oddballs.
Current. Just staring. It's like, we're gonna circle back to that later. It's... The specific demon family then has been meddling, or at least this member of it has been meddling in the material plane.
Floating head.
Floating head. Seems to be potentially tied into whatever has been going on between this realm and the demons and the fae and the devils. Basically, might be looking at part of the reason that if the devils might have been framed for whatever happened to the fae. And why I'm less in the know of certain things.
If you can find their location, we can launch a strike on your command.
Excellent, and that was the second bit of questions I had. If we were potentially going to be sending someone in to assist with a stealthful extraction or gathering of information before an attack, you've been around them all a lot longer than I have. Who would you recommend? Let's just watch Soul casually jump right into, like, military commander mode. Where'd this come from? Oh, no. He's just chatting to this giant head with, like, all the casual...
Yeah, Zell's just kind of standing in the back, just staring, like, all right.
What is happening?
This is how.
For extraction, the twins would be best suited. If you wish to eliminate, then Glarus would be more keen.
I kind of got that one from him. The twins seem a bit... Well, they can shapeshift, can't they? They can make themselves look pretty inconspicuous. They were pretty conspicuous when I saw them. Alright. And... if I were to need to bring one of them over here, is there a... Obviously, I vaguely remember how to summon a succubus through that book, but that's a pretty long-winded, and you know the pledge that a mortal would tend to need to make for that thing. I have a feeling that's not how I'm supposed to do things, so if there's a quick hand for how to... not have them, if I need any of you to not have you just be a floating head. And be here. There
is the difficulty of this war.
Yes.
When everything happens on the material plane, only those from the material plane can affect it. For us to come over, we must be summoned.
Yes.
And I'm sure twins would thoroughly enjoy partaking in that ceremony.
I'm sure they would. Unfortunately, I'm rather committed at this moment.
One eyebrow just sort of raises as he looks off.
That's a good point! Zal is not hiding his wings right now, is he? I should have told him to do that beforehand.
Nope.
There's just a fairy standing there. And a robot. Yep. Depending on how old Yola still is, he might recognize Zal! He might recognize what 12-7 is, too. Shit.
Who knows?
Well, 1,870 years old.
So many people making the best decisions today. It's the best
Yeah,
way to
you
play.
know,
It's the best way to play D&D. Just
You
saying.
know, it's fine. It's fine. They are directly behind me too. Do I see any sort of like staring now that he's decided to look past my shoulder and raise his eyebrow?
You're welcome to insight check.
You know, for the shits and giggles I'm going to. Oh shit. Well, that's not great. That's the insight is a plus what? That is a fucking 7.
Yeah, like you don't see like when he looks from you to everybody behind you, like you see no change in expression other than the raised eyebrow.
I take it, that's an atypical thing for devils, based on the raised eyebrow. Here's the thing,
Devils usually do not commit.
apparently fairies don't either.
Oh, come on!
Baroness seems less than committed. Most of the time.
Yeah, I don't know how to take that.
That wasn't aimed at you.
Yeah, but you said fairies particularly.
Not true. I'm sure I just said fae. My bad. Look, your parents are fairies. Your family's all fairies. Well, he's gonna look over his shoulder at Zell too, and then he sees a moment of oh shit as he just takes in the fact that she cut your wings. I was like, I bet the immortal I was talking about is pretty obvious now, isn't it? All right. Well.
If you wish to consume the soul of the Prince of the Fae, that is your decision.
Okay, we know the answer to that one then.
Did he see that in common?
No, that was an infernal.
Okay. He's turning red and he's just like, well. I was gonna say something else, and now my brain is completely fried. So would it be the long-winded, or is there any kind of... I can contact you like this pretty easily. Are there, considering I am of the material plane, technically, since was born here. I think I'm of the material plane. It's very... You know what? That's up in the air. If I might be technically of the material plane because I was born on it. Is there any sort of... I assume there are other high-powered devils and or demons up here. Obviously you're not a demon, but... Are they all simply summoned by mortal followers? Do the one in charge, do they have any say in how they can bring people over? Or is it just kind of you gotta find yourself a cult to summon your shit situation?
As you're aware, we have an innate tether to the hell.
Yes.
The more pressure exerted by that tether, the more it must be offset by those in the material plane.
I would have a pretty weak tether then, I imagine, considering.
Yes. And you have tethers in multiple directions. Thus, to summon a simple imp is much easier than to summon a demon lord.
Quite. None of you are lords. To my knowledge.
And he sort of cocks his head. He's like, I've never thought about it. It's been 872 years since I was last summoned to the material plane.
Well, I'll, I suppose I'll see what I could do as it's necessary. If I attempt to summon anyone, much like the, apparently I just knew yours, would I just know the others as well? Or do I have to have made a little blood pact with them as well?
As you know, blood is the easiest way. Contact is trivial with it.
Oh yes, but is just putting the blood on the ground fine, or would I have to have done what we did, where we both cut our hands open and shook hands first?
My blood flows through your veins as yours does with mine now.
Yes.
You would need some of theirs.
That makes things difficult. Okay. Well, do you have any means of reaching out to me? Can it be worked the other direction, for instance, if Absalom does, after this connection is broken, come to you and say, hey, I found this information that's going to be really useful? Is there a way that you can pass that along, or will I have to get in contact with you on my own again at some point?
Honestly, it's easiest for me to just shove it through to you, as it does belong to you.
Perfect. Okay, that works. As far as orders, I suppose stand by for possible... I suppose tell Glarus and the twins to stand by on the off chance that we do think it is necessary to pull them over. And figure out how to do that. Don't promise them anything. It sounds like this is going to be a lot more difficult to do than I was hoping.
We shall prepare for battle.
Right. Thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Zerder,
What?
you see the big left arm just like right below the chin, beat on its chest, and then.
But real quick, what did you mean by last time? And perchance of picking up and. It's like, before I forget, because I almost forgot. What did you mean when you said last time, and I seem to continue having a penchant for collecting things?
You are not the first alliteration of that.
I'm a reincarnation, is what. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Cool. Good. Thanks for the. You're actually very helpful. Thank you. As you were.
The burst of fire as it flips out.
The soul just kind of. This is. You're not the only one who's been reincarnated. Is Happy Jessler.
You know, I can't say I'm surprised at this point. I don't think anything's going to surprise us anymore. Are you okay though? That's a lot. No.
Unless I would. Just rubs temples. Right, so unless we feel like really trying to pull a couple incubi or a succubi or whatever the fuck out here to use as a scout or an extraction situation, might be off the table.
Possibly, yeah.
Don't know what Glarus's would entail. But yes, he's got his orders. He can shove the information I need into my brain when Absalom gets it, which hopefully isn't too late.
Well, I guess the best thing we can do for now then is just, actually go and see if we can make some headway toward Dara.
Yeah. All right. Let's get the cart and get everything set up. He's got a headache now. I'm gonna think I've got a headache now. God damn it. Yeah, we'll go about breaking down camp and getting the horses hitched back up to the cart. And do we have any? Did you want to try the Dryads again? Because we don't actually know the compounds where she is.
Zell.
No, he's thinking.
Thought about that.
I could try. Maybe. Let me see. Did I keep that spell prepared today?
Did I prepare that spell? Whoopsie.
I did. That was a pretty high level spell, but I can do it a couple times.
Well, do we want to try a different means then?
Well, no. Let me try. Maybe I could try to pull the same two back. We didn't get to talk to the other one before everything went down. So yeah, I'll cast Conjure Woodland Beings again. 4th level spell.
All right. See, I might need to make these two like permanents. Jesus.
I don't foresee myself using it that much in the future.
Yeah, this is now the 3rd time in a month and a half. So.
Well, granted, you're right.
Granted, correct. Honestly, whenever you've got a summon spell that a character uses, just
Wump.
like, all right, these are going to be here now.
Welcome back. Meet you again.
Hi. Is it the same two from last time?
We both kneel before you and. Oh, our prince demands our attention again.
Hi. Yeah. I was. Sorry. I just hoping that you could help me. We're trying to find a friend of ours that was taken to some place that's supposed to be in a western direction, I believe, from where we are right now. It's some kind of encampment where they were taken. Their era, bird person. I've seen you two before, correct? Right? I'm not trying to be like meh or anything like that, but looks-wise hasn't been described, so I can't know if they've seen them before.
Yes, you do recognize these two.
Okay, yeah. Same thing from last time. If you could, help us find them. Remember we haven't left the area from last time, so check other areas, I guess.
So,
How many years has it
Westerly.
been?
That's kind of what I remember it being from over here.
And what direction is west?
He points west.
All right.
Sun rises this way, sets that way, which means it's that way.
They immediately, start tree hopping in that direction.
Thank you.
I'm routinely reminded that somehow of the two of them, Soul wound up the fucking suave one in this scenario. This was not supposed to be how it went. And this is how it's wound up.
I don't know what you expected from this Tim as naive child, but
Yeah, well, I should say when I made Soul as a character, I was like, this man's a wreck. Like he's not cool or collected or suave or smooth. And it's like,
and yet here we are.
And yet here we are. Hi, I'm the cool boyfriend. And this is the little dork in the corner.
Hey.
All right. So you two, the rest of y'all are getting ready to start moving?
Cool.
Would seem so.
All right. So, You start heading off in the westerly direction that these two were hopping. Let's see, how long does that spell last?
An hour.
Hopping.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So about 50 minutes go by. The trip has so far been uneventful, and these two just pop out of a tree just ahead of your path and say, "We've scouted ahead as far as we can, sir. There's nothing out of the ordinary."
Okay, well,
Fuck.
thanks anyway. I appreciate it.
Our best bet might be that compound. Where was that? Yeah, well, that was... Door? Fuck, I forgot now. We kept talking about the last time. The compound was west of the school. So we are heading west. Is that it?
Probably.
Currently, the road heads south.
Currently so we have to turn our... The road heads south.
Yes.
We left the road. Yeah, because we had left... We had gone off the path because of what happened with the horse. But we had been heading back towards the school. So I guess we turn around, we start heading north again at some point here?
No, if it's to the west of the school, we're heading south towards the school because we're north of it and we go southwest.
Directions to the best.
Without a map
but-
on where we are and where the school is, it's really hard.
Well, how about this? We knew that they were taking.
I make you mad.
We know that they were taking the horses down this road. They would how down the road. Let's just follow where the road's going for now, and maybe there'll be something we can see in the distance. Essentially,
That might work.
Just get up the nearest hill or something.
right? I
Make you
mean,
mad.
Or fly.
He's making map.
Oh god.
All right. So, mountain ridge, road, school, road. Teed off, went north, Woodridge.
Oh, you're literally shooting.
yeah. Town. Yep, got it.
That's a
Town.
town. It's a school.
That's a school.
I'm assuming up is north.
Yes.
It usually is.
So it's north. Okay. Town is north. We're heading down south from the town. Okay, so yeah, if we follow the road down south, and then if the road forks, we can get back. Okay, yeah. And then it was... But we would want to go...
West, so to the left.
Yes. Wait, yes.
On the
We wanna
fork,
go
we turn
west.
right.
No, yeah, at the fork we turn right. So we want to get back down to the split in the road and then turn right. Okay.
Roger.
Roger.
Let's do that. That one, do it.
All right.
Choose option this.
I choose option these.
When all else fails, map.
I mean, yeah,
There
a
have
little lost.
Okay. So we turn the cart around, get it onto the road, and start heading south.
All right.
Continuing.
About mid-afternoon, you're traveling along. It's still nice and brisk. You hear some rustling in the leaves off to your right.
Oh, immediate slowing of the carriage, or of the cart. It's not a carriage. What do you mind is like carriage? I would like to listen, listen and look around to see if I can spot what's making the noise.
Where's the rustle coming from?
Make a perception check.
Perception. Hell yeah, that's a 24.
You see the brush off to the right, moving toward the road. Like it's moving out of the way, indicating something is moving in that direction, but it doesn't appear to be anything extremely large or anything extremely small.
Just gonna
Very
point it
not
out. Point it out to the others. Like, there's something in there. One of us
Distance
wants.
roughly? Oh, sorry.
Should one of us go take a look, or should we? As much as I don't, part of me doesn't want to send Mouse. I'm like, I could send the cat. I could send the giant cat.
Doesn't Cell have a fairy he can send?
I could. I mean, I
You
don't know
that
how.
poor.
I don't want. No, I don't. No.
No, not today. It's like you owe that poor thing such a day off. It's like no.
That's the reason I haven't summoned her in a while.
Like I said I was gonna summon you next time for something fun, and then I didn't, and now I feel bad.
Well, I mean, I haven't summoned her again, so I got a chance. No. How far away is it from us?
It's 50 feet in closing.
Yeah, no, but
It's coming
I mean,
towards us.
50 feet, that's not that far. Just, let's be ready for
Oh,
whatever it can be.
I forgot to say it again. Could I have during the long rest at some point spent time to attune to switch out attuned items? I meant to do that and I forgot.
I mean, it's reasonable.
Okay. So I'm gonna switch out the periaptive room closure for the staff of the python.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, I can now be murdered.
Not on my watch.
Exactly. He's like, Soul's kind of just like looks at the staff, like, I could send the fucking big snake.
I mean, you could, but you actively look at whatever is possibly in the distance there. I mean, 50 feet's not that far.
If it is friendly, then sending a big snake might be a declaration of violence.
Good point.
Yeah.
30
Can I
feet.
just roll a perception to see what the heck's coming toward us? I mean, 30. Like I said, 50 feet's not that far. He clear as day.
On a 24, I couldn't see it.
Well, that's okay, because I got a 27. Possibly. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I didn't roll the guidance. Let's roll guidance on
27,
top of that. That's a 29.
Do we need any more?
You still see the brushes moving. It looks like a creature maybe 3 feet.
Okay.
You hear the sound of like claws digging into the dirt, and like the snow shuffles off, and like puffs of it go flying up as this thing barrels through the brush and out into the road. Bounces off the side of your cart, and you realize it's a juvenile brown bear.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh god, where's its mum?
Exactly, like, oh no.
Okay. Maybe how to possibly have this. Let's try to find out. And just I was gonna go over like it doesn't. Question: Is it being aggressive at all?
It just bounced off the side of your cart, landed on its rump, and it's in the process of shaking its head off.
It was running and couldn't see us. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Dum-dum baby.
Move the cart, and Zella's gonna kind of get between the bear and the cart. Let's just keep going, and he's just gonna be like, "All right, buddy, come on, let's go." And just gonna pull out a do I have anything snack-wise? Probably do. We had all that meat and stuff not too long ago. It's cold as dirt. That stuff's not gonna be like gone. He's gonna kind of take the thing.
Talk.
Huh? What?
Stop.
What?
No, nothing. Just don't say too much.
Yeah. It's only been like 2 days, and it's like below freezing, so we're basically living in a fridge right now.
Okay. Go ahead and make an handling check at advantage.
Thank you. Guidance. 21.
Okay. So it shakes. By the time it gets its bearings back together, and the cart has moved off a little bit of the ways, and you hold out like some of the dried meat that you have, and it sniffs it and takes it greedily from your hand.
Yeah, as it happily starts eating that, I'll take another piece and start leading it to the other side of the road and kind of like just lead it into the other part of the forest.
All right, so you lead it off into the other side and into the forest, and you put the meat down.
And I just kind of step away, just kind of distancing myself.
It picks up the piece of meat, starts chewing on it.
Yep. Then I just kind of disappear. Goodbye.
You fly back over to the cart, and the cart just keeps on moving.
All the best, buddy. Have a good life.
He's like, we're gonna fuck with a baby bear. You fuck with a baby bear. That's how you get fucked with by a mama bear. Like, oh.
You can have a snack. We don't need a conflict. Have a nice day.
Just
No.
leave it alone.
I'm gonna look at the side of the cart that got, barreled into by the bear, and if there's any cracks, I'll use mending to close them.
All right. Oh, jeez. No. The only thing got injured by that was the bear.
Oh. Baby.
Or a
He'll
little
be
fellow.
okay. Just gonna have a nice bruise later. He shouldn't jump into things like that.
It's like Mouse just running full pelt.
As long as it doesn't turn out that it was running from something, we should be fine.
I mean,
Why would you speak that into existence? We were all thinking it. Why? And
No,
the white
just
dragon
because.
shows up.
that you'd spoken to existence. I was like, oh, maybe like a hunter or something comes after it, but no, a white dragon.
A white dragon. A white dragon. That's very specific.
Yes, because I'm making a reference. We're just gonna bumble right into the cart that they've got Era in, aren't we?
Would be hilarious.
All right. Evening comes. Do you keep traveling, or do you make camp for the night?
We have to make camp. Where the fuck are they? If we're still heading in the direction of the compound. Yeah, there's.
Have we gotten to the fork in the road yet?
Yes, at that point you would have made it to the fork and made the right-hand turn.
Okay, so we at least have gone past that.
Yeah, I guess. Fuck. Is there any reason we shouldn't take any rest for the evening?
No, I guess we're gonna go take rest. I'm also,
I guess.
if we do, I'm gonna cast alarm again.
Okay.
It's just gonna be a constant.
how many gems do I have left? Can I use this spell again? I've been sacrificing my stash of gems to cast divination.
I mean, as far as you guys know, Era is absolutely fine and safe, technically.
Yeah.
As far
like,
as
from
I'm
what
concerned,
Yeah, of
she
course.
said, so.
As far as we know, she is. Oh wait, no, she did give that message.
I did, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
She's my safe.
Yeah, because any of us are believing that.
But fuck that wizard, though.
Yes, yes.
yeah, it's not. Oh, I have 600 gold worth of gems. I can do the spell a couple more times. I want to do the spell again.
That's already here.
And specifically, the question is going to be, it says events, right? Let me make sure I get this wording right. Stupid wording, phrases. There's a question, specific goal, and oh, there we go, perfect. We have a goal in mind. Our goal is to get to this compound and get Era. if we keep going down this road, will we make it to that compound?
I thought you were gonna say, "Will we find Era?" But
Well, air. As far as we're concerned, air is in the compound. So
if a compound is what you seek, this path cannot be beat.
okay, that is probably the least cryptic message I've gotten. Cool, that's great. And we're on the right track at least. Yay!
there's that. There's that.
So are you doing the mental or the audible alarm?
I'm audible alarm to everyone. If anything that is not part of this group comes in.
Okay.
Need to make another note that I've gone another day without the magic sucky thing.
Magic sucky. Got it.
I was trying to think of a way to say that wasn't awkward, and I just
Nope.
made it even more awkward.
It's too late. Yep, you can't take it back. You've gone
Sucky
another day without the magic sucky.
Yeah.
This is why it's a 18+ stream.
It's a kiss!
Yeah, but not your words.
Hey, look! Five.
I'm adding that as a quote on your thing.
Magic.
Day 5 with no draining kiss. We are closing in on a week. That's not great.
Actually, wait, how does the alarm spell for?
Boy. I was gonna text a voice and just see the dot.
No, actually, I'm gonna do an audible alarm because otherwise only I get the alarm. Okay, it's a ringing bell.
Yep, it's a ringing bell.
Bring.
Beep, beep, beep.
This has been a test of yours.
The whole thing is just a little little rope tied around to like Dash, and he starts beeping. That's the alarm.
Oh, Dash.
So, about 10:30 at night, you hear.
Everyone.
Jump up.
Jump up.
Yeah.
So Zell, having the highest passive perception, sees a little brown bear run off into the woods.
We've been followed!
Oh, buddy, no. Oh no.
Oh, well, hey, now you get to use speak with animals.
Well, I don't have it prepared right now.
I thought you prepared it that day. It's still
Nope.
the same day. Oh.
It's still the same day. We haven't finished the long rest yet. It's only 10:30 at night.
Oh, I thought that's why you said that we had that whole thing back and forth where it's like, oh, I was gonna do that. We both had prepared. Oh, okay.
Oh, I was thinking about preparing it, but then you're like, you did it, and then I was like, we have important things to do. I would do those things.
Okay.
And return to Era.
Oh, yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
We were camping like 100 meters down the road. We just didn't see them. Right around the corner, they're just camping there.
All right. So, Era. Do you do anything else for the rest of the trip?
Yes. So she'll keep talking to the druid, and every now and then she'll keep just subtle stabs about horse killing and stuff like that, while never actually addressing the wizard. Because she is very much sour about that whole situation. And in the middle of just small talk, just with the druid, she'll just, so what exactly is it that you guys do over there, by the way? Thank you for the hydrate, Mundle.
She's still trying.
Make another persuasion check.
Okily dokily. Oh, that's not good. Persuasion is not that high. Persuasion is +7. 12?
Not that high. Plus.
I mean, compared to other.
You're still an optimist.
Yep.
A hopeless one
Eternally.
at that.
So, what did your sister tell you we do?
Well, I imagine told me most, I mean, she told me kind of what she does, so I was wondering about you specifically.
I ensure the woodland creatures are not affected by the comings and goings of the establishment.
Right. So there's a lot of comings and goings then from the establishment.
You don't see their physical response.
No.
No, you don't, because you can't see their physical response.
No. So no verbal response?
No verbal response, no.
I know, I can't see that very well. So if you're trying to, shrug or nod your head or shake your head or do any kind of, gestures, I can't really see them because of, the thing over my head.
Maybe you should remove it.
I shrugged.
So you don't know if there's a lot of comings and goings? I'm not going to say
make
that.
Determination. What's a lot? What's a little? Who knows? I don't.
Fair point. Well, I suppose it's enough that it could disturb the wildlife, so that's more than a little, I guess.
The wizard jabs at him. Yeah, wildlife really got disturbed this time.
You mean when you killed my horse? Yeah, I'd say that's a
It
disturbance.
wouldn't have died if this one right here didn't try to rescue it. You see, the wizard holds up the fingers in the quotes.
That is a good point, but still, the actual murder of the horse was performed by you. Anyways, I wasn't talking to you. No.
That is not the worst thing I've done this week, so...
Oh, what's the worst thing you've done this week?
Good old George. I took another one of his legs.
Who is George?
The druid answers, George is his pet skeleton that he keeps down in the basement.
Oh, how many legs has he got if you took another one? What kind of
He's
a
only
skeleton?
got 3 left.
Oh, what kind of a skeleton was he then? Not a bipedal, obviously.
Yeah, what exactly was he before you did whatever it is you did to him? Honestly, I'm not sure. I just found it out in the woods. It looked like fun to turn it alive. Yeah, your idea of fun isn't exactly fun.
So is that
Terrified everybody.
okay? Well, that's disturbing. I think I prefer talking about you there, other person. Did I ever catch your names? I don't think you told me. Would be rude to keep calling you the other person. And the murderer, I suppose.
You're murdering your other one.
My name is Zane. This idiot who can't control his magic explosions is Chandler.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Zane.
Zane and Chandler. Oh my god. I was in the other room. Oh my god.
Oh, we all heard it.
Oh, we heard it, yeah.
Chandler! Fucking Chandler! Fucking Chandler Bing over here can't fucking control shit.
Look, you try to do high intellectual shit with
Little intellect?
this chemical monster living in your head.
Oh,
Oh.
just making a mental note out of that.
Oh.
Wait, what did you just say?
There's a tentacle monster living in his head.
Oh, tentacle.
Anyways, so I know my sister was worried about me not, understanding what she does and stuff. Did you guys ever have a problem with that? Or did she ever, that you wouldn't condone what they're doing there?
Chandler speaks up. I've never had a problem with what she's asked me to do.
That's not surprising.
That makes sense. So what are things she's asked you to do?
Not talk about things I've been asked to do.
Damn it.
Why not? We're just having a friendly conversation.
No, I can't answer that question. I'm not her. She asked me not to talk about the things I've been told to do.
Oh. I mean, you can tell me she's my sister. She's basically me.
We're twins.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Identical even.
Come on, be good, be good, be good. Ooh. +7. Yes. 23. Huh? Yeah?
If she's you, then why are you here and tied to a chair and she's back there?
Oh, because the thing is that she knows that my friends are going to come looking for me, and as much as I understand what you guys are doing, she doesn't think that my friends will, and so she doesn't want them to come around, That's why I have the bag as well, so I'm not going to be able to, take them there. That's all.
She doesn't even know who your friends are. Or does she? How does she know? That's a good question.
Make a deception check.
Okay, this could be good. What's my deception? +11. 29.
Wait, so this is just a ruse so that you aren't sought out?
Exactly. What exactly did you think was going on here?
We were under orders to return you, is all. Can't answer who, what, why, or how.
Well, I mean, that tracks. She didn't really, want this to be advertised, so I guess it stays between us, yeah?
Of course.
But then back to my question. What are the things that she's asked you to do? Just because I'm curious, you know? I want to know more about my sister's operation, you know?
I'm into strategic acquisition.
Oh, well, that's
And to her for
interesting.
stealing.
So, what kind of things have you acquired?
If it exists, I've probably acquired it at least once.
I see. What's the most exciting thing you've ever acquired? For my sister specifically.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, that is a excellent question. All right. Yep. Why are they that? Actually, no, it's going to be this. Yep. Boop. I'm not sure you'd know what it is.
Try me. I might know more than you think I do.
It was an aboleth.
An amulet?
Oh no.
Aboleth.
Aboleth.
Oh, I misheard.
You definitely couldn't wear it.
Oh. I must admit that, I don't know what that is. Could you tell me?
Oh, jeez. It's a monstrosity. Tries to get in your head, but luckily, if there's something already there, you don't have to worry much about it.
Oh, I see.
Something already
So-
there.
What did my sister want with that? I mean, it's always
And
my...
answer the question.
Hmm?
I just get the things. What's done with them afterwards is none of my concern.
Fair point. That's not your job. Well, I suppose that might be another one of those things that my sister was worried about me, not condoning if she found out. Well, if I found out.
I mean, in all honesty, if you were to find it, probably would have been one of her concerns.
Perhaps.
But it's only eaten 3 of the gods.
That's not too many.
It's not too many. Not at all.
So, my sister did mention that she got rid of the previous leader of the establishment. Did you know that person? Or did my sister hire you after that?
Yeah, one moment.
Not a problem.
Oh, jeez, Era's going to town.
I mean, she might as well take the most out of the situation since she's been handed.
All right. Ah, yes. Lex Kraus. I was here before his demise, but my dear friend here was, well, he would have been approved of by the previous establishment.
Is that so? Why is that? Is Chandler still talking, or?
Yeah, it's Chandler still talking.
Yeah.
Because the man was evil as shit. He wouldn't have cared about the wildlife.
I suppose that makes sense, yeah.
Where is the fucking wildlife?
Yeah, actually, what noise, like, are there the sounds of birds or animals or anything like that?
The occasional, like, chirp or call, but not much.
Okay, so we are hearing things again. Before, I just remember the times where it was said it was so silent.
I suppose did something happen to the wildlife? Because I know where I first met you guys, so, well, there was kind of nothing there, and there's not too much, well, bird calls or anything like that now either. Which is a bit sad. I miss the sounds of, well, wildlife.
Do you find it easy to live in this frozen hellscape?
I suppose you have a point. Oh.
That's true. Why do we keep you around if there's no wildlife to worry about?
Well, no, hey, that's rude. That's not what I meant. But that's a good point. Do you do anything else for my sister? Or not for my sister? I mean, you could do something completely unrelated as well.
Do you do anything for my sister? That is my primary duty.
It's a good duty. I think several of my friends would very much approve.
That's very kind of you. But hopefully they will be unaware of...
Oh, of course.
Well.
I mean, I'm not gonna, obviously. So, the only thing...
Is that going to be a deception or a persuasion roll?
I mean, no, she... Probably a deception, actually, now that I think about it. I was about to say, no, she's completely honest, but then I realized, no, she's absolutely not. The moment that she's left them and are like the party is back together and away from these people, she's gonna tell, she's gonna sing or whatever information she has. So yeah, no, that's a deception.
It's like, hey, let's go get a compound, like shit's going weird. You need to investigate.
Oh no, I'm not lying. Oh wait, no, I am absolutely lying.
Not 20, baby. I'm not lying.
Wait,
So that
No,
is
you're lying. It's just
wait, with Era's deception, what is that in total?
it's a 31.
It's a 31. We've cracked 30.
literally only a god could potentially see.
It's like, fuck you.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, continue.
Oh. So, I guess the only thing my sister didn't really, tell me that much about is what you're working on, like, the establishment is what you're doing at the moment. So, I'm a little bit curious, I have to admit.
I'm afraid we're merely the snatch and grab team for your sister. She does not let us parlay in higher order dealings.
Oh, of course, that's understandable. Yeah.
What? Snatching and grabbing people.
So, aside from other people's horses who are perfectly fine and not in any danger at all, what kind of stuff do you snatch and grab usually?
gonna keep hitting that nail until it ignites.
Go ahead and make another persuasion roll.
Just keep on hitting it.
Oh, what is it? +7? Yeah, 18.
Well,
Well, there was that halfling who shot us with an arrow.
That
Speaking
half.
She
again.
put up quite a fight.
Oh, really? Recently?
It was a couple of months back.
See?
There it is.
yep.
I mean, you kind of deserved that. He did not.
Chandler is the one who kind of deserved it.
Yes.
No, you probably did.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's something about, like, the halfling obviously had something you needed, so yeah.
Yeah, she had a bow that could hit me.
Yeah, but you didn't grab her because she had a bow. My sister wouldn't want her
No,
just
I
because
grabbed her because she shot me. No, you're just out in the woods, minding your business, cloaked in shadow, and an arrow just hits you in the shoulder. What are you supposed to do?
I mean, probably not kidnap the person, but were you not sent to grab the halfling?
Not her specifically.
Well then, why did you grab her?
Because she shot me.
Were you just meant to grab any person you could find?
You hear a thunk. And you see sort of like Chandler like lean forward like he's been struck.
Well, I heard something happen, but okay. You realize I'm blind, not deaf, right? Just checking.
I apologize for my friend. He gets a little overzealous.
I mean, we're just talking.
Yes, and he has a problem with the shutting up sort.
No. Right now, he seems perfectly, well, okay-ish, I guess. But
He lets out a moan.
Verbose.
So it's starting to get dark. They say. So as the sun starts setting, the wizard pulls out a globe and holds it up, and he says, "We're close.
close to what?
We'll leave her here."
Where's here?
Seems like a nice enough little grove of nothing.
So, you'll untie me then?
No. We can't have you following us.
Why would I
I'm sure
follow
you'll get
you?
out on your own shortly.
Why would I follow you? You already know that I'm supposed to go back to my friends.
Yes, but we're on orders to get you there. If you get ideas of your own, well, that's a bit of a problem for that.
No, trust me, I have no ideas of my own.
Sweet Christ.
Oh, make a deception roll for that one, please.
Oh no! Wait, what's my deception? Please be plus 11. Oh yes, okay, 16.
Oh, jeez.
What is this?
Is this the one moment of lucid thought from them?
Chandler says, I thought you were the leader of that group. With your sister's skill and all. Thought that ran in the family.
Well, yes, but they don't know that, so I pretend to go with all of their things. You guys not know how I operate? Did my sister not tell you anything at all?
He told us to keep an eye out on you.
Well, I mean, that's fair, but...
I guess that's all you.
But I have no intentions of going back to the compound just now. There's a lot I need to do.
I'm sure, giving us a short head start, you can agree that it is prudent on our part.
Fair enough, fair enough. It's just annoying, being stuck like this. And honestly, my joints are aching. I've been in this one position for so long. Could you imagine? I've not been able to move much at all. You do realize that. All kinds of aches and pains. It's really annoying. Hard on
Just
the body.
starts complaining about how they tied her up.
as you say that, you feel the weight of the chair change as you're picked up again and hefted out of the cart.
So my arms weren't as tightly bound. So how less tightly bound were they?
If you wanted to escape, it would be a much less sleight of hand check.
Okay.
They were not uncomfortable.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as she feels the chair hitting the ground, basically, she's gonna try to get herself, get her hands free and just off with the hood and the legs again. For no particular reason.
Okay. Give me sleight of hand checks, please. 2 sleight of hand checks.
Oakley dokley. Oh, sugar. No, that's not happening. The first was a nat 1.
Yeah, no. Stop right there. You're not getting any further. Your joints ache, your hands are cold, you fumble with the knots.
Well, this is really annoying. Okay, fine.
You hear a bag get dropped next to the chair.
What was that?
It is your things.
You didn't take any out of it, did you? Because if you did, then I will come after you.
Well, there was some mighty fine loot in there, but alas, I haven't played in years, so I turned it down.
You better not have scratched it. Again, I will find you. If you know anything about my sister, you should know I'm capable.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Well,
Now, I'd appreciate it if you gave us at least an hour head start before you started following.
I'm not going to follow.
Of course.
I would like to get free, though.
Nonetheless.
And she'll openly try to, get her hand free.
He'll step in front of you and wink at you as he just slices one of the ropes. Just it's coiled around your arm, so there's 10 coils, and he just slices through one of them and then puts the dagger into your palm and walks back to the cart.
Thank you. And she'll get to she'll undo that hand and just drag the bag off her head and start cutting at the ropes around her other hand. And then she'll just bend over and deal with the legs.
All right. And once you get done cutting your legs free, you stand up out of the chair. As soon as you turn around, you just see the cart and everybody on it and the geese that were pulling the cart just fold in on themselves and vanish.
She'll just, in the direction, she'll just kind of like do a slight flick of her like wrist and just bye-bye.
For a second,
And-
I thought you're gonna flip him off.
I mean, you
No.
really could. You probably should.
Or
Oh.
chuck the dagger at them.
It fucking please.
I mean, if
I'm coming for you.
no, she's gonna have a look. Okay, at the area, specifically the direction they were coming in. So she would have tried to pay attention as much as possible, you know, at the scenery and, you know, through the little gap in the cloth she was able to see through. So are there any like landmarks she saw on the way, and can she see any of them now? Or was it just forest?
So the only thing that stood out, like you were on a small machined path until you made it onto the road proper, and it was like you blinked, and it's like you passed through a wall of trees.
Mhm.
So 1 second you're on this little path, and then the next you're on the road, and you can't see the little path anymore. But otherwise, no, it's just been forest the rest of the way.
Okay. Let's see. I gotta check something. Are there any animals nearby that she can hear or see?
Make a survival check.
Hello.
18.
One moment, let me see. Yes. You hear the hooting of an owl.
Okay. She's going to cast Speak with Animals. And
Oh my god.
The spell seems to be popular today.
It is. It's very.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of it before. This is a new experience for me.
and she'll look up at the, well, she'll collect her things first, and then she'll cast Speak with Animals, looking up at the owl and just like, good morning there, owl. Well, good evening, actually. Sorry, wrong word. Anyways, hello. How are you today? It's cold out. I don't know why this is the tangent she went on, but well, there it is.
Ooh, it's quite a lovely morning for me, yes?
Oh yes, because you're nocturnal, so it is morning for you. Yes. So, do you see a lot of weird people like I don't know if you saw the people who had me tied down to a chair with a bag over my head.
I'm unfamiliar with these terms. What's a chair? What's a bag?
Did you see other people with me?
People? I saw a big bird creature.
Yes. But not me.
That's a people.
Yes. Many things can be people. Probably.
Curious.
Yes. Have you seen them before?
Oh, damn.
There we go.
I've seen people.
Oh. Could you tell me where? Is it close to here? Or far away from here?
Lots of people.
Yeah.
And sort of holds out a wing, like off in the northwest direction or northeast direction. Lots of people visit that way.
Oh, wonderful. Have you also seen someone who looks very much like me there?
No, only smooth skin.
Oh,
We s-
I see. Have you been close to there often?
No,
No.
not much prey.
No, I would imagine so. Apparently there's a lot of things going on around there, huh? So all the prey
Yeah.
would be scared away.
Too busy for prey.
Yes, yeah, indeed. Have you ever observed anything of what has been going on over there? Hello, bookies. How you doing? Welcome. Hello.
Almost nothing happens at night. Day. When it's bright out, I sleep.
Of course, yes. You've never been up late to see something?
Only when things scare me.
Oh, things have scared you. What kind of things?
People,
Why do they scare you?
they're loud. They come
Oh,
through the forest and scare all the prey.
oh, of course. I'm sorry that happens. Oh. Well, thank you so much for your information. I won't bother you anymore on this fine morning. I hope you'll keep warm. And well, if you ever see me, I'm going to meet my friends. If you ever see me and my friends, we're nice. And if you want to, have somewhere safe to sleep or something, you can stay close to us.
Good luck, kiddo.
As a giant cat.
I see it.
Oh, right.
Yes,
Oh.
it will.
Just tell the cat not
But you gotta catch it first. Well, keep trying.
We're like, what?
What?
Steven's commentary works so perfectly with that.
really does.
Yeah. You can have the owl. You just gotta catch it first.
Oh,
Steve was talking
Question
to
for
his kid.
you, people.
Yeah.
I would say it's just
Have
like
you
Pokemon.
seen fuzzy prey?
Fuzzy prey. No, okay, she'll take a look
Fuzzy,
around.
fuzzy.
Can she see any fuzzy prey?
Any place about?
I'll tell you right now, you're gonna need to nat 20 a survival check.
Oh, well, let's give it a go.
That would make it 3 tonight.
Let's
Well,
go.
I mean,
Can we get a
I-
hat trick?
I got a nat 10. Not quite a 20, but
You guys, you
Not quite a 20.
Not quite.
No, not quite.
I'm sorry, but I haven't, no. But the people I were traveling with right now were, well, kind of loud, and one of them is definitely not nice, so just that person's vibes alone would have, made the prey whoosh in the other direction.
Which one?
The
Yes.
wizard or warlock or whatever. The other guy.
Oh, the one that you were with just now. I thought you were talking about the friends. I was
Oh,
like,
no.
what? Like, damn, we're getting some shade all of a sudden.
All the shade.
No, she said the people she was traveling with, not her friends. And like the most recent people she had been traveling with was the other Zane and Chandler. Chandler is who she was talking about. But I will be trying to find my friends now, so you want to stick around, I could try to keep an eye out for you. But, well, you probably get a better look around because you're, up higher. But still, I could look.
Thank you. I'll go hunting. Safe travels.
You as well. Happy hunting. Stay safe and stay warm. And if a person tries to rescue you, maybe be careful. Don't get rescued. Stay
Don't
away
get
from
rescued.
people that are not me and my friends, okay? Oh, my friends have a big cat though, so maybe be careful of the cat. But my friends are fine, and they would probably not, they wouldn't let Mouse eat you or anything, but she might try, maybe. I don't really know. You are a bird, but she's very, very big. But my friends are nice and I'm nice, but other people, stay away from them. I mean, she's usually this kind of bumbling idiot, so whenever I actually get information from people, it always amazes me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
It just kind of cocks its head. People weird. And sort of takes its wings and launches itself from the tree.
She just looks at the owl as it flies away and just kind of nods. Yeah, people are weird.
Y'all agree with that statement?
Not gonna examine that in any detail.
It's like, yep, they're
Taking that
accurate.
statement at face value.
Just facts.
And she'll keep going, I guess, in the direction that I mean, the tracks would be fairly visible right about now.
Yeah, and they literally just would stop because the cart teleported.
True, but in the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's
yeah, I
trivial
assume.
to see the direction you came from.
Hmm?
It's trivial to see the direction you came from.
She's like, fuck, rejoining my
Imagine
friends.
so, yes. Yeah, no, she's just gonna try to move forward and see if, hopefully, if she walks, in that direction, she'll find her friends. So that's what we're gonna do. Yep. Probably best to not wander, because even if you could find the compound at this point, probably not a good idea. So, yep.
All right. So, at about how quickly is Era moving?
She has, what is it, 30 feet? Yeah, 30 feet.
But she's moving at full speed.
I mean, she's probably taking it a little bit. She's not she's not dilly-dallying around, but she's not at full sprint either. She's just she's slightly hurrying, but she's not in that much of a rush. So a middle ground. So I guess 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
At about 11:30 at night, y'all start hearing ring ding 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 ding.
We all just beep up. Oh shit.
The bear again?
The bear.
And out of the road, walking into your encampment, is a bird.
Holy shit.
Oh, I found you. Hi.
Ah, Just immediate run up. Just. It's like, oh my god. What? Did she. What? What?
Hi. Oh, she'll hug Soul, like, back and just be like, I'm really sorry about the way I left. I know that that was not really good. I'm really sorry. I think my sister tested me and I think I failed, so she kicked me out, basically. I think they're doing something bad there because, and I pretty much quote my sister, and she'll mimic what Brooke said. I like her voice and everything, or voices if she used multiple. I'm paraphrasing now because I don't remember the words verbatim, but you wouldn't understand or whatnot, and those who are not with me are against me. That part. So, yeah, the people we fought that took me to her, they were tasked with taking me away. Wait, there are 2 horses here. Copper's not dead. And she'll run up to Copper like, oh, Copper, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're okay.
Copper like flinches.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you, boy.
He was briefly dead.
Oh no. But, okay now?
Yeah. Sol did a good job, I think. Don't really have much experience with being brought back from the dead, so.
Well, I pestered the guy that killed Copper quite a bit about killing Copper. Because they said that. They mentioned it not. I don't think they really meant to say it like that, but they mentioned that the horse was dead, so.
So. Were you. I guess you wouldn't know if you were at the compound we were already heading to.
No. And I don't really know that even if we go in the direction, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so here's what happened. So I woke up tied to a chair because I tried to look in a chest, but there was something in the chest that knocked me out. Did she get any glimpse of anything else in the chest, or was the chest just, this is a really tough lock, if she can pick this, it's a problem?
Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. I'm gonna burn my inspiration on this.
I'm doing this now.
Because if there was something in there, it would be awfully a shame to not take the chance to find out what it is. Okay, so first roll is
fair.
a 15. Second is a nat 20.
Ah!
For a 22.
That's 3.
I'm rolling so good today. Oh my god.
Okay. Before falling unconscious, aside from the contraption that sprayed you in the face, the only other thing you saw in there was a bound book with a strap around it.
Okay. There wasn't much in the chest, just I saw a book with a strap. But anyways, when they took me out of the room, Brooke's room where I was locked up, and I may or may not have, when they put me on a cart, I kind of undid my hand fastenings and took off the bag, the druid guy, his name is Zane, saw me doing that and just kind of, we conversed a bit, and he just put the hood back on and we'll pretend this never happened. And I cut a hole in the hood, so I was able to see a little bit, and I saw we were on this small, like, road, and then all of a sudden it was trees and we were on a different road, and I couldn't see the other road again. So I'm pretty sure we teleported or something at some point. Yeah. So I don't think the direction I came in is where we'll find the compound. And they had... She'll relay all the information that she, like, the little information she was able to get out, especially that amulet, was it?
Aboleth.
Oh, yes, that.
Amulet.
Gotta love those guys.
Okay, I don't remember things.
The question is, has any of us heard of an aboleth before?
That's a good question. Anybody want to make a religion check or a history check?
Absolutely, we do.
And while you guys are doing that, she'll also, like, tell them that the other person was Zane, who has a tentacle something in their head, and therefore could not be, you know, have their head rattled by this aboleth, if that was what it was called, because I forgot again. And yeah, all of the information Era got, you now also have, like, everything when she was talking to Brooke as well.
Danny.
Either way, I got a 10. It's the same bonus for either skill.
Tara just spills the beans.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Bean spiller era.
Certainly seems like we should take a look in that direction. We did... I'm still waiting on more information, but... Rail Death Mulder, or what did he say? It was Muldur? Is that what he said?
Molduga?
Molduga is not a name, like, it's not a first name, it's a caste or a family name of demons.
Oh.
So Rail Death either serves that family or is a member of that family.
Oh. Oh, that halfling that we met in the forest, who said they lost their partner.
Mm-hmm.
I am pretty sure the partner shot Chandler in the shoulder with an arrow or something, and Chandler took her. Or them. Probably to the compound.
So it's very likely that our missing villagers are there.
Probably, yes. It seems that... So, Zane and Chandler... Well, Chandler did most of the talking. Chandler said that they were like a snatch and grab kind of team, but it seems like they weren't out to get anyone specific, just whoever. Because when they took the halfling, I asked if they were out to get the halfling specifically, and no, they weren't. So it seems like they're just grabbing random people.
Well, whether they think they're doing the right thing or not, we should probably fucking figure it out.
Also, they might think that I am the leader of this group, but that I'm pretending that I'm not, because I
We have a leader.
somehow plan to betray you or something.
Well, to be fair, I had to lie to the, I've been lying to Yolistel, making it seem like I'm the one in charge too, so, you know, I think that's just kind of par for the course at this point.
Yeah, I don't really know why, but I just felt when I was talking to Brooke, and, well, later as well, that somehow that was important. But, well, I guess it doesn't really matter in the end but I think by picking the lock on that chest, I think that was the test, because she said that I was too adept at getting into where I shouldn't be, basically, and so she couldn't have me there to stumble upon things, I suppose.
You said
Think you
it's
could go for the hydrate?
that your group wouldn't approve. That either means she's making a lot of assumptions, or that she has been watching us to some extent.
Well, she said that I wouldn't approve, so I suppose it goes to say that you guys probably wouldn't either, because we at least share similar opinions on things. So I'm guessing whatever she said that it was to, like, save this realm, but if I wouldn't approve of it, then it's probably not good, whatever she's doing. And maybe we'll have to stop her.
We might. We definitely should
Find
Hang
out
on.
what.
It does sound like expect.
Go. Are you trying to say carry on or continue, and I keep interrupting you instead? Go.
I'm done.
I didn't hear what you said.
It does sound a bit like a mixed bag.
It does, yeah. And that guy Chandler apparently had some skeleton as a pet in the basement that now has 3 legs after he removed yet another leg. They didn't know what it was, but
That's not a mixed bag. That's just fuck.
yeah. So apparently, though, that kind of freaks out the other people at the camp. And that aboleth that will try to get into your head, apparently it's killed like 3 guards, which they did, well, Chandler at least didn't seem to think was that big of an idea, like big of a deal.
So your sister is having people either grab people or grab very dangerous creatures, bringing them back to this possible compound for what is potentially the good of the realm. That either says to me we're building some crazy army, pulling a weird illicit menagerie thing, or how many times have I heard good for the realm, or good for this, or good for... I've heard it from the Fae. I think the only person haven't heard it from is the goddamn devils at this point.
Yeah. And, well, I lost my train of thought.
Choo, the train has left the station.
It has.
Irrelevant.
It was kind of an important thing as well, I think. Oh god, what was it?
Oh no. The aboleth was eating people. That was the last thing you said.
Yes.
Find the track.
And
Oh god.
okay,
they
maybe
eat
it'll
people.
come to me again.
And not in the kinky way.
No, in the
Oh.
kinky way.
Why?
Oh no.
Thank you,
Mondo.
Mundle.
You're welcome, Isaac.
Wait, good god.
So my sister walks with a bit of a limp. Just so you know, although there probably aren't that many more Kenku at the compound, because I talked to an owl who said that they'd seen a lot of smooth-skinned people, but no one like me before. And
Right.
she'll point in the direction that the owl gave her. And the owl had seen them in that direction.
Hey, well,
You point off in the direction of the town.
well, that would be the direction of the town.
Oh. Well, that's a shame. There's not a lot of prey there, because they're noisy.
That is a good thought. Just potentially talking to any animals or anything in the area to see if they've seen anything.
Yo.
Might be worth continuing that route.
Also, I just realized Era has another dagger now. Unless the guy gave her one of her own. Anyways.
We actually keep count of those?
I mean, what if it's a cool dagger? Probably not. It would
Fair
just be a
enough.
normal dagger, but still.
It's a collector's edition. It has your sister's name on it.
Oh.
Y'all have been stripped. It's a whole thing. It's, there's no more daggers. You have to keep count so you know when there is no more daggers to be had.
Exactly.
It is an important number.
Yep.
It is. Well, I suppose we finish our encampment and tomorrow we make our way that way. We still have to find... Era did reveal that orb at some point, didn't she? The location orb?
What?
Did
The
she?
one that was...
I mean, she
tracking
hasn't been
her
keeping
mother?
it secret, but... Has she?
I don't remember. I feel like she at some point was like, hey, I have this thing that's tracking my mom. I think at some point that was mentioned at this point. Around the school?
Oh yeah, she might have, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, that might be a way to get back to the compound, or at least find where your mother is if she's not at the compound.
She's not at the compound. Brooke said she hadn't seen her since we left for the school, which...
And are you sure she wasn't lying?
Well, I didn't really have any reason to doubt her, but no. Not after what I know now. I don't know. I know that
Well-
clearly there's things she doesn't want me to know or to see. So...
We could see what direction the arrow points.
Well, I do want to find my mom regardless, so if it's 2 birds with 1 orb, that's all the better, I suppose.
Considering going west from the compound, west from the school might not actually bring us to the... Well, no, they did say that the compound was west in the things in the school, so we know it is west of the school, somewhere.
Yep.
But specifically where, no idea.
So, if she grabs the orb, where is it pointing now?
Pointing off in the direction you came.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, that's suspicious. Well, either Brooke's lying or Brooke doesn't know something. If the compound is that way, that you were just in. Or there might be multiple compounds.
There could be. My sister said that the person that the leader of that compound before her, she took care of them, as in unalived them.
As in unalive. As in unalive. As in murdered. As in killed.
And Chandler said that that person, I think... Yeah, he said a he, didn't he? Like,
Yeah.
did he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lex
He
Krause.
would not have wanted Zane to be a part because apparently he was super evil, and Zane is all about protecting the animals. And Zane's the druid, the primary job is to take care of the wildlife, which there
This-
isn't a lot of.
Something's not lining up here, and I'm not sure what it is.
I don't know either. Despite the fact that I didn't really get much out of them because they were taking me away and they have orders not to tell and blah, blah, blah. But I tried
Yeah.
to reason with them that, like, I'm basically my sister, so they should just tell me. I tried to pretend that I knew more than I did, but
Well, like, good try.
I'm not that good at talking, really.
Neither am I, so, you probably got more of them than I would.
Well,
Let's I guess sleep on it and figure out. Is that bear cub still around here?
You haven't seen it since you scared it off.
Oh, okay, fair. Poor thing. Didn't mean to scare it. It scared us. Poor thing. Oh. I wanted to talk to it. Oh well. I'm not gonna go look out for it. I'm not gonna try to. That's how you get us walloping by a mama bear.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess if there's nothing else, Soul's gonna bunk down as much as he can, get comfortable. What? 5 days in on the lack of soul peace ache that's happening.
Yeah, Air's gonna try to get as much sleep as she can.
It's just like every time, like every night, it's just like a tighter and tighter snug. on Soul just gets spooned harder and harder.
Oh wow.
It just gets snuggled a little more aggressively.
Lovely.
He's not hurting you. He's just snuggling.
Crick, crack.
There's a lot of nuzzling
All right.
happening.
That seems like a good place to end for the day.
Oh,
I've just come back from toilet. Are we just camping?
Yep, we're gonna camp.
Okay, good.
Then we're gonna, I guess, head in the direction of the orb is pointing, which is back in the direction that Eric came, so Brooke probably lying. Why the fuck
Man.
lie?
Era is pondering her orb.
why you always lying?
Pondering orb.
Ponder the orb. Oh my god.
Oh.
That was an interesting... I'm a reincarnation. Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Either your reincarnation or you're the most recent attempt.
Recent attack. Well, apparently I did things before. Like, this is I'm exhibiting behavior that this person, that Sylvath has done before. Which would mean that this person has existed previously.
Yeah.
I am all of the 7.
I know I wasn't kind of out there for the last bit of it, but for Era's sake, if she looked over at Zell at all, yeah, he's still pissed at you.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I kind of figured.
This
Yeah.
might be a bit of green text, yeah.
Like I was like, I could say something. I was like, no, I don't have to.
I'm gonna take a Souls book and we're mad, so I'm quiet now.
What's
She would definitely
Whole group
notice
is
that.
healthy relationships.
Plunge.
So yeah, no, after they slept and stuff, she would definitely like go up to Zell and be like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Have a conversation.
She will be doing that, yes.
Oh yes.
It's like,
an entertaining
we were
conversation.
already going there, and then you just left without saying a word.
And Soul might be fucking like, this is happening, and this is happening, and what the fuck?
Like, is this all it is? It's just everybody's upset with me because I left that one time. I understand. I'm sorry. Can you please stop torturing me by all of you leaving or being taken?
This is like, that's not what we're trying to do.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
I just wanted answers.
Just see, that's the conversation we need to get to. All right, there's the emotions that this man needs to actually get out in sessions or in play at some point.
Yeah.
There it is. We found it. He's been trying and trying, and it's just not working.
If you look at my spell list, it's basically a look into Zell's emotion from time to time. There's the spells that I always take, like Revivify, Healing Word, and a couple other ones. But there's the ones that I shift out. I kind of base them off of how he's feeling for the day. So, for instance, the day that Air was gone, Wall of Fire was one of the spells that I took.
Oh no!
Oh, that is.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh
So,
boy.
You know, I know it's random, but I think it's a fun way of approaching spell
Oh, no, it's
choices.
great.
Absolutely,
It's
yeah.
fun. That's absolutely
It makes
fun.
sense.
I don't look. I see infestation. I think that's usually one you have.
That's a cantrip, yeah. I always have that one.
Yeah, those are cantrips.
Infested.
Guiding bolted, illusory script. That's at will.
Mm-hmm.
Summon draconic spirit. Jesus.
Yep.
Jeez.
That's one that I took.
An object with an image of a dragon engraved of it. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a pretty complicated one.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna raid out now. Are any of you gonna keep streaming?
No, I was thinking about it, and then my Cintiq decided to stop working. So
Yeah.
I will not be. I will go ahead and read out as well. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
66 just went live too, so
Yep.
that's
There
where
you
I'm gonna go.
Oh gosh, yeah. Okay, so those things all happened. I can't believe the rolls I've gotten today, especially like she actually managed to. She was tied to a chair. Now, less firmly than the guy realized. Well, Chandler, that is. But she was tied to a chair and still managed to intimidate. Oh, that's a bit funny. I'll be honest. That's a bit funny to me. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be back again tomorrow with Returnal, should be, unless something happens. And yeah, I will probably be streaming on Tuesday. Although I might stick to my normal go live time because I do want to continue Breath of the Wild. No, Tears of the Kingdom. I want to continue Tears of the Kingdom. So I'll probably be live on Tuesday. Unless something happens that physically makes me unable to do so. Yeah. So that is the thing that's gonna happen. I think I will. I don't remember exactly where I was when we finished up yesterday, but I think I will go to like a stable and just cook some food so I just have some. But I'm gonna, try to avoid everything else because I want to do stuff on stream. But I just feel like cooking isn't the most interesting part of Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild for that matter. But I like to hear the little noise, so I tend to not skip as well. So yeah. But yeah, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night. And if I don't see you tomorrow, then I hope to see you soon. Bye bye for now. Bye 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 bye. Goodbye.